Good morning, how are we doing? Right then, what we're going to show you this morning, guys, is a brand new truck. So we won't be needing this one. So let's go into the menu and we shall try and find a job with the new truck. It's a Scania. I can tell you, it's also, you can only use it in quick jobs. So a bit like the Renault Electric, because it is an electric. So let's go find one. I got really lucky last night because I heard about the truck. I came straight on almost and found one straight away. And it's going, looks like computer says no. Computer says no. Hey, Triana, good morning, lady. How you doing? Come on, let me have it. Let me have it. Don't be mean. So we're just seeing if ETS will allow us to drive the new electric truck. Single player, we found one like 2 seconds. Doing okay. My dickhead head neighbors woke me up at 4 a.m. Damn, that's tough, dude. That's rough. Let's just come out of that menu. Let's just quick travel. This sometimes works, sometimes doesn't work. So we're going to quick travel to the next town, Mannheim, which is very close to FarmCon. So anyway, let's try again. Jobs, quick job. Go up to the top. Pick Scania. And what you're looking for is like a little electric boat beside the truck. Like I say, I got really lucky in single player last night and found one first go. This was the same, to be honest, with the Renault truck. In fact, if we don't find one this go, we'll have a look at the Renault truck again, and then when we finally found the Scania, we can compare the two. That seems sense, doesn't it? Yeah, so let's click on Renault. So if we can find the Renault Electric, there we go, first time. So let's take the job. So we're in the Renault truck, guys. First thing we need to do is alter my seat position because I'm not driving it that far forward. So what I do is I put it back to the line there and 80 degrees of viewing. That seems to be pretty good for having driver's side mirror in view. So we've not got... all I need to do is this one. So we'll have it in slightly. No, it's that one. In slightly and down a bit. I say down a bit. I like mine quite low. I don't know why. But I do know why. It's because of the bus driver in me. In quite a bit and down a bit. So, if you've never seen this one, guys, this is the Renault electric truck that came out just after 1.50 release. It is absolutely gorgeous. So let's show you the outside first, and then I'll switch the dash on, and you'll see it in all its glory. So let's go this way. Now, it's basically a Renault Aura. Single axle electric motor, as you can see by all the signs saying electric motor on it. And we were trying it in the Scania one right after this drive. Just wasn't one in the menu, but yeah, so it looks absolutely glorious. So let's go in and let's switch it on, because then you see it in all its glory. Boom. So beautiful electric dash, LEDs in the doors, infotainment system, tells you about the electric motor and stuff. Lots and lots of room. It's absolutely fantastically looking in here. And to be honest, I'm kind of sad that they're not going to make this a truck that you can have all the time. So as you can see, it does work with the shifter, which is how we're going to drive it. We're going to go that. So we're going to have a little play with this, and then we're going to try and find the Scania truck. Why? Because I want to compare the two this morning, and then we're going to go convoying with the guys if there's any about. Why? Because, you know, normally Minute would do the same thing, but Minute's sort of working today. Where are we? We're in Europe, aren't we? Hey, we're in Europe. Why are we driving on the left? That's 6 to 8. This is actually quite a weight for this truck, to be honest. 10 ton. You know, if you had something like cut flowers on here, the pickup on this truck is absolutely outstanding. I mean, it will pull away from any of the other trucks. We've tried it. That's how we know. So this is the Renault E-Tech T. So it is like the Renault Touring truck, but it's the electric version of it. I'm driving it in full manual mode, which, to be honest, is a bit of a faff. I mean, they should make you drive it in automatic, because that's how it is with most electrics, to be honest. That's how they are. They're automatic. They're automatic gearboxes. I happen to know this because I drive an electric car, which is automatic. And the reasoning for it only being available in quick jobs is that they didn't want to put the infrastructure in to be able to charge the truck. I think that's kind of poor in a ways, because, you know, if you look back a few months ago, SCS said, we're going to give you a new game engine. Well, not no game engine, but a new graphics engine, so that the brand new graphics cards can make the most out of being in the game, or helping you play the game. Did we get that? No. All we got was an updated kind of texture to a lot of the stuff, and that was copied around the map and stuff. So a little disappointed in that. But they did well with this truck. But like I say, it would have been nice if they actually put some infrastructure in so you can have the truck yourself. Would I want the truck myself, seeing as it only does 338 miles? Yes, I would. Reason being is, you know, if you could fuel it, it wouldn't matter. In ETS, there's fuel stations every, I don't know, 50 mile, 50, 60 mile, just say. So it's not that you'd run out of fuel, you know. But although it would be a kind of cheat, they could just refuel it in the normal way that a diesel truck would fuel, except you put an electric in it instead of diesel. You know, you could go on the refuel box and just recharge it, you know. They just need to tell the fuel stations that that's what's going on. But yeah, this thing looks and feels absolutely glorious. And you can have different information up. So there you can have the map, you can have it off, and that's like the battery thing. The dashboard, you can alter that for different stuff. Charge, fluids. You can even have the map up on the dashboard. That's kind of cool. You know, in here is a nice place to be. Like I say, guys, we're going to try and find a job with the brand new Scania truck that they stuck in the game. Didn't they put it in the game like yesterday afternoon? So we're going to try and find that, and then we're going to compare the two. Absolutely blasting up this hill, which, you know, is a thing. You know, it's electric. Power is, you know, the full power of the battery is there no matter what. You know, I know they did stick gearing in the electric trucks so they could use the heavy loads. So there is gearing in the electric trucks. Whereas in the electric car, it's one cog. You know, there's one speed. And it's the electric motor goes straight to the power band, and the power band just goes boom, have it all. Where, like I say, in the trucks, they give it a couple of gears to help out with heavy low speed pulling away and stuff. So as you can tell, because this is such a short range truck, these quick jobs are very quick. But anyway, we're going to enjoy this because I like this truck. Like I say, I just wish they kind of put the infrastructure in so you could own it. I wouldn't give a shit about being having to refuel it every 300 mile. You know, you'd kind of be looking for a fuel station about 250 every time. Also, guys, people have modded this truck so that you can have unlimited fuel tanks. Morning, Minute. How you doing, brother? You working or just getting up for work? I know you're not streaming till Friday, is it? Working, mate, just on a break. How am I? I'm good, dude. Obviously, you're good because you're at work. So like I say, guys, we're out in the electric truck, the electric Renault, and then we're going to have a look at the electric Scania, which is brand new, if we can find a job with it. As like I say, it wouldn't give me a job a second ago. So I'm just hoping this little job clears the menu a bit, and we'll be able to do that. Why are you not finding Minute? I really should put you up on that one. See, here's a fuel station. Like I say, what they could have done with this electric truck is just pull you in, let you go on the fuel pump like a normal, you know, ice, what do they call it, ice truck, internal combustion engine truck. They could let you pull on the pump and just charge through the petrol pump. It would be unrealistic, but it's a way of getting the truck so you can buy it and earn it and have it, you know, instead of having to do quick jobs to just use it. Alright, that makes sense for in Glasgow. But this thing is absolutely glorious, this Renault. They did a freaking good job of drawing it into the game and stuff. Really did. And I like it. I just wish it was out there to buy and in-game and stuff. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I just wish it was out there to buy fuel stations. Because like I say, I wouldn't have thought it would have took too much for coding to render the fuel stops in at the normal pumps exactly like a diesel truck. I'm not going to park it. I'm just going to go straight to the menu. No problem, dude. We're just going to go straight to the menu, quick job it. Let's see if we can find the Scania electric truck. The brand new one that dropped yesterday. Right. Come on, we're looking for the little lightning boat. Where are you? I had trouble finding this when the Renault came out online. Found it easy in single player, but online, it's like, ooh, the electric truck's out. Let's all use it. Unless it's not quite in online yet. But I do want to show you it. So what we'll do for a minute, it's stupid, I know, but what we'll do for a minute, because I want to show you this truck, is we'll exit out of, we'll quit out of that, because I do want to show you it. Right, let's go back in the Euro truck. Go into single player. I have a feeling it's not quite out for PMP yet. But I do want to show you this truck, so it's the way we got to do it. I did want to show you the Renault truck first to show you the comparison between the two. Not sure if this is what it looks like in real life, because I've actually driven this truck that I'm about to show you, and I'll give you my thoughts after you've seen it. And yeah, so that's okay, bollocks it. That's my Euro truck character. That's my promos character, but never mind. This won't take long, guys. Don't worry. And then we need to load out and load back into promos again. Anyways, let's go there. Don't matter where we go. Quick job. Right. Scania. You can search by truck now that you want to use. That's the good thing about the new system. New. 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 Okay, you're going to be like that game, are you? You bastard. All that logging out, and it still didn't fucking give me it. Right, quick travel. I don't know, Felix though. Let's try it over there. Quick job. Scania. Might have to change profiles. Like I say, it gave me it first time yesterday. I mean, this is my promos character playing single player, and I might not like it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just quickly log out to Launchpad, change character. No mods. That's the one. Minute 09 Gaming with a resub. They've been subbed to me for 4 months. Thank you, brother. Right, quick job. This looks a bit better. Scania. Like I say, when I did this last night, the fucking electric truck was right there. Anyway, with all these pages, we should actually fucking get one. No promises, though. What we're looking for is a little tick beside one of the trucks. Now, when I did it last night, there it is. There it is. Found one. Right, I don't know what the actual truck looks like this, but right, we'll just set it up for driving. So while we're doing that, you guys have a look at the truck in behind and tell me what you think, because my opinions on this when I saw it last night are quite strong. When I say quite strong, I have an opinion on how they design this and stuff. And like I say, that'll do. Right then. So let's show you the outer. Oh, I love this man's voice. What, the guy singing? Oh, thanks. I thought you meant me. Damn. Right, so let's show you the outer. So there she is. So, to be honest, a bit like every other Scania. to be honest, I'm being slightly unfair to it. To be fair, because the Renault E-Tech T is exactly the same as the Renault T. So, you know, laugh out loud. Sadly, now the man singing. So, you know, that's the way they've done it. The only real way you can tell this is electric is by its electric thing. And, you know, it's not a bad looking truck from the outside. Like I say, I'm not sure what this truck looks like in real life, but in a way, I kind of think they've been lazy. And this is what I mean. Look at this. So this is the cab. And it looks like every other Scania in the game. You know? Now, I don't know whether, like I say, I don't know whether this is what the actual Scania electric truck is like in real life. But to me, this is a bit of a laziness. If it's not like this, they're being, you know, SCS are being lazy. Because, you know, I just feel they're being lazy because it's like every other Scania, except it's got an electric motor. But if it's actually like this in real life, then of course they've done a good job. Like I say, it just looks like every other Scania fucking truck in the game. You know, you'd have thought there'd be something like an electric freaking dash and gubbins like that, and, you know, stuff to see how your battery's doing. And I don't know, to be honest, I don't know what I was expecting, but something that looks modernized, I think I was expecting for the new Scania electric. You know, not something that looks like it's been just redrawn and had an electric engine plonked into it. I mean, she's got plenty of torque. My opinions, with the same gearbox, you know, same manual gearbox that I use for the Renault truck, it seems this one is slightly slower. Let's get rid of that. It seems like this one's slightly slower. I don't know whether it is slightly slower, but it seems slightly slower. So this being the same cab, I always switch the infotainment system off because I use the game's sat-nav. Why? Because I like seeing the little messages pop across the fucking dash to say that this driver's done this, this driver's done this. But saying that, this character doesn't have drivers. He's a loner. How's the family, Matt? She's, you know, she's getting there. She's also got her appointment to go take out that tooth that got infected. I say got infected. That caused the sepsis. So yeah, they x-rayed it and found out that the reason for the infection was a tooth that didn't pop out the gum and died inside, and then obviously went infected. But because it turned into sepsis, it turned into a very different situation. I mean, blood pressure drops down mega. Ambulance was like, come on, let's get you in, let's get you in, let's get you in, because they couldn't get a dentist to do the extraction straight away. I was like, you know, if that's what your plan is, why don't you just get her in and then, you know, ring the freaking dentist from the hospital? Or get one of your guys to do it instead of sitting around here for an hour and a half. See what I mean? There's no pickup. It's only a 6-speed, this one as well. If you're using it in manual mode. But like I say, probably the best way to use this is to go into full auto. That's how they are. And to be honest, this handles like every other Scania you've ever driven. So, you know, although the engine's quiet. You know, if you have a Scania V8, it's going to be rattly. You're going to hear the engine purring underneath you. Thanks, brother man. So after this, guys, we're going to go back into TMP Pro Mods, and yeah, we're going to jump back in our truck, and we'll be convoying if anyone wants to join. Yeah, start from Frankfurt in about 15 minutes, because obviously I'll have to reboot the game up into TMP. What I think we might do, guys, is I think we might do, I don't know, a tour of the UK. Well, not a tour of the UK, a tour of England. Because the other day we did a tour of Scotland and Ireland. We ended up, and where did we ended up going? I think we ended up going around the top ring of Scotland as much as you could, because it's not complete. Wish they would complete that, because it's a nice road. And they do one of these like rallies up there around the ring of around the top ring of Scotland. Basically, it's around the coastline of the top of Scotland. It's fucking beautiful. But yeah, that's not in the game. So I did as much of it as I could on stream. Went down to, was it Stranraer? Went across on the ferry to Ireland. Went down the, oh shit, hello. Squeeze through. Went down the west coast of Ireland, which was absolutely glorious and lovely. Promos just has this thing on me that I fucking absolutely love. And that is the actual scenery that's in the game. You know. And the roads are glorious. Especially the updated UK maps. You know, the updated UK maps are just lovely. I think this is a 30 to 40% more roads in the UK with Pro Mods as well. You know. And it's like I say, the biggest things people notice is around London, there's a lot more roads. Birmingham as well, there's a lot more roads. The M62, Manchester to, or Liverpool to, kind of Leeds area is almost a complete road in Pro Mods, where it's not in default. So yeah, we're gonna jump on there. We're probably gonna head across to England, and then we'll do a tour of the UK, sort of up through close to London, Birmingham, Liverpool, Manchester. Show you some of these complete highways that we got in the UK, and get some miles in for the VTC, guys, of course. And if you're not in a VTC, here's the link. So kind of the mileage in it has been relaxed. So, gonna alert, mate. I need to get back to work. Yeah, no worries, dude. So yeah, the mileage needed is like been sort of relaxed. So, 660 miles of real, and I think average said you've got 3 months to get that in on any particular month. But after that, if you don't contact the admins, say if you do 3 months of no mileage or no real mileage, you'll get asked a question, or you get booted if you've not messaged admins that you know you're not feeling very well, you can't get the mileage in, you know, stuff like that. So very, very relaxed. Come on, dude. Move your arse. Go for it. Go, 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 go. Bollocks. That's right, it's ready, we'll stop. Got away with it. Worst case scenario there, that car on the green would have come at me. Like I say, guys, right after I get this job over with, in 5 minutes' time, I'm going to reboot, well, not reboot the system, I'm going to log out of single player. I'm going to go back into TMP. We're going to go into Pro Mods, and then you guys can join. If you want to join VC while we're in Convoy, guys, I'm in the SOAG Discord, voice chat, trucking, streaming too. I don't know why I always stick myself in truck streaming too when I'm in. Is the lights even on? There we go. I'm surprised it didn't warn me. Oh no, I'm not in sync. I'm not in TMP. So guys, we are listening to Simulator Radio. Yeah. There's currently not a DJ on till 7 o'clock. Although there was big problems with the radio yesterday, Cool Kid and the gang managed to rectify it all, so big GG's to them. When I say there's big problems with it, I mean it literally went off air for about 2 hours. So yeah, big GG's to them. I don't think this song should be playing. I only say that, guys, because I'm a presenter for Simulator Radio, and you know, it's supposed to be PG. So anything that is sort of even remotely thought of as swearing shouldn't be being played. So words like prick, ass, well, not ass. Ass is all right, but any sort of swearing whatsoever, then nope, shouldn't be played. Whoa, bus. You gonna move? No? I'm gonna go around you then. Stay there. Okay, don't stay there. Coming through. Oh, my delivery. Scott will deliver your item today between 10:30 and 10:50 and 12:50. Yay! It's a delivery that I had an email for yesterday to say that it will be here yesterday, but never mind. Right, here comes the delivery point, guys, and then, like I say, we're gonna... What the fuck is this? Just making sure there weren't any barriers. So guys, in chat and at the moment is my Moser link, because I'm a Moser partner, even though at the moment I don't use any Moser stuff, but I am very, very excited to, when I finally do start getting some bits and pieces. Not from Moser, when I start buying them myself. I found out the other day the CS version 2 wheel that has thumbsticks on it, you can use in SnowRunner for the crane. Whoa. So like I say, I'm very, very excited about that, because it means that you do not need a controller to operate the crane or change your view around. So it means that, you can basically do everything from your will, which is a big, big thing. Like I say, I haven't got that yet, but thanks to Daz 90 HD, he tried it for us, and yeah, it's a thing. So I'm very, very excited to get that now. Right, let's quit out. We're going to go into TMP, guys, and like I say, usual meeting place at Frankfurt. This will take a minute or two to load. And don't forget, guys, in a minute I'll be having some wraith. And if you would like your own taste of a sugar-free energy drink, click the link below, and yeah, use my code MADMAT10. Nice little way to show you support for your favorite streamer. And don't forget, guys, people like Minute 09 Gaming has a code to wraith. The Average Viking also has a code to wraith. Right, we're in Pro Mods. Well, we're going into Pro Mods, so let's Pro Mods character. It's just like Icon City, guys. Icon City do packs for Euro Truck, American Truck. In fact, they've just brought version 2 out. So yeah, go check them out. Icon City, guys, for all your Stream Deck, Loop Deck buttons and icons. They don't just do button packs, they do icon packs as well. They don't just do gaming, they do productivity as well. So yeah, go check them out and use my code MAD, M-A-D, all caps, for 10% off. And also, guys, while we're waiting for this to load, in a month's time, so next month on a Saturday, hopefully a few of the guys will join me. So we, hopefully it will be a we'll be doing a charity stream in aid of FMA UK. So FMA UK, if you don't know what they are a charity involved with, like it says, fibromyalgia, which is a common disease nowadays. Basically what it is the person suffering from it, when they're getting an attack of it, is in constant pain from the inside out. Like it says, it's a pain that tends to feel like a diffused aching or burning. Like I say, it's kind of an inside out pain. And you know, it can stop mobility and other such, you know, stuff like that. It's very, very serious. Do I have a trailer on? Yes, I do. Okay, that'll do. I'll do the old sideboard trailer. Right, okay, let's go to a... Let's go to a... I don't need that. Switch that off. Let's go to a job site. Like I say, guys, we're in Frankfurt. We're just going to go across to, I don't know, Tradesnet, Transinet. So if you want to join Convoy this morning, we're in Pro Mods, TMP. Just watch out for blues. Okay, so we're just going to put a nip across the Transinet. I'll give you about 5 minutes to get in. So, normal meeting place, guys. Transinet, sort of like IKEA. Now, if this was my no mods character, my daffin on that one has no, I didn't change the gearbox in this one yet. So what I've been getting, folks, with these dark side trucks that I've been using lately, is I've been hitting like ghosted barriers, and I've kind of found out why. It's a hit marker on the gearbox, I think, because since I changed my no mods character's gearbox back to a DAP one, I've not had it yet. No, that 800. Yeah, that'll do. Wexford in Southern Ireland. 853 miles. That'll do for first job. That's just about an hour. Right, so I know we can spin around up here, so we'll go up here, spin around, come back. It's tight, but I know I can do it. He says. And turn. Hard lock. There we go. So like I say, guys, we'll get this coupled up. We'll give everybody, I don't know, 5-10 minutes if you want to join. There we go. I know it's early, guys. I know some of you've got to go to work, so if that's your thing, then yeah. You know, be safe, and we'll see you again very soon. If you are able to join, like I say, we're in Frankfurt. Oh. Let's get that down. This is the way I've been kind of doing this, guys, because what I did was I got the streamers pack, which was sachets, and then I bought another pack, which was 20 pouches. I had that yesterday. I don't want it again today. But that'll do. So what I did, guys, is like I say, I got, when I went for, or when they messaged me to say, would you like to be part of our team of promotions? And I said, yes, how do I do that? And they went, well, you've got to go through the normal way and apply for partnership. And I thought, well, why have I got to apply for partnership when you sent me an email saying, would you like to join us? So surely that's, and they went, well, that's just the thing. But, you know, as soon as you put in the application, then you're in. And to be honest, at first I was like, how the frick did you get my email? But then again, it's the internet. So, you know, they can do all sorts of shit on the internet and find out all sorts of information. It's just a thing. So yeah, I had the partners pack, which is free. All you got to do is, you know, pay for postage. And out of that pack, there was 2 that was questionable for my taste. I'm not saying that you guys wouldn't like them. I'm just saying that for my taste, they were questionable. Which was Porn Star, which I think just tastes like, I don't know, like a sherbet, but you could, it was like you could taste the powder recipe. So yeah, I didn't like that one. And another one called Fiery Ginger Beer. Didn't like that one. It had a real, like, spicy kick to it as soon as you put it in your mouth. And I don't like that sort of stuff anyway, so I was always going to not like it. Yesterday I had Coca-Cola, and that was fucking awesome. Took me back to my childhood, because it tasted exactly like cola bottles from the shop. You know, they used to be a penny each, and you used to do like pick and mix with them and stuff. Not the sugary ones, just the non-sugary one. Tasted exactly like them. And I also had Pear Drop, which tasted exactly like the sweet as well. Fucking lovely. And again, took me back to my childhood when, you know, pick and mix and stuff used to be, you know, your mum used to give you 20 pence and you could come out of the shop with a whole bag of sweets, sort of thing. That's nice as well. Today's choice was Slayer Mango, and it is, as it says on the tin, it's a mango. Very refreshing. Kind of, I don't know to describe it. If you've ever had mango juice, guys, this kind of tastes like freshly squeezed fucking mango. You know, nice stuff. Right then, guys. Are we all? Well, am I all set? I think so. Let's get on with it, shall we? Looks like first drive of the day is going to be a loner. So we're heading for Loch Jarman in Lower Island. Let's go. If we get to the if we're going over by train, guys, I will try and show you how to drive through the train. Only can be done on pro mods. The only downside is I'm not too sure how to get there on the France side, on the French side. I know the way to get there on the English side. The English side is easy. It's just the French side I get a little bit confused. But anyway, we'll have a go at finding it. So cruiser speed today, since we're not in convoy with anybody, I'm just going to take it easy today at 56. To be honest, if I'm streaming Euro Truck, my speed will be 56 to give everybody a chance to, if they fall behind, if they have to fuel up, you know, gives them a chance to catch up. If you're doing 58, 60 minute, you're not giving the people behind you chance to catch up, you know, especially because your ping difference and all that lot. You could be showing 58, they could be doing 58, but to them you're really doing 60. So, you know, if you're doing 56, even if to them you're doing 58, 57, you know, they can still do 60 and catch you and be in the convoy. Whereas I've been seeing this a lot lately in people's convoys, especially with our convoys at Sunway Glitch. You know, a few people in front are doing 58, 60 constant, you know, that don't have to refuel, and they're gone. And then when they get to the end, they got to wait for everybody. You know, you just supposed. I mean, I know sometimes in these convoys, go out in front, but when I go out in front, I'm doing 55, 56 till we all catch up, bunch up together, and then I go again, back up to what the convoy speed is of 58. You know, all I'm really doing is getting out the way of the delivery area, because like on a Saturday when there's, you know, 12, 15 people in, say, averages convoys, you just, and if the pickup area is small, you just want to clear the area, get out of the way. And sometimes the only way is to get down the road a little bit, and that's what I do. I clear the area, get down the road, be out of the way. So yeah, we're headed for Loch Jarman in Ireland. We are on TMP Pro Mods if you'd like to join. And like I say, my max speed today will be 56 miles an hour if you want to join. That way, like I say, if you have to refuel, then you can easily catch up. Today's wraith, guys, is what was it? Slayer Mango. I tell you what, it's not a strong mango. It's just mango. It's not strong mango. It's like a subtle, juicy mango. It's nice. So my plan was with wraith, guys, when I saw that they came in sachets and different flavors and stuff. So I had the partner pack of 10 flavors. I've now bought another 10 flavors, but with this pack you get 2 of each flavor. And I'm only basically missing 2 flavors now from their standard load of range of flavors. And to be honest, I'm not going to get another pack for 2 flavors, you know. If they bring out a few more flavors and put them in the pack, maybe. Or I might just get them with a load of flavors I like, sort of thing. So I might just get another pack, and then yeah, have to have the other 2 flavors that aren't in there. Yeah, maybe that's the way to go. And then we'll start on the tubs, because I'm not sure what the tubs hold in terms of the amount of drinks you can make. I mean, I think they're slightly more expensive than buying a mixture with 20 sachets. So 20 sachets is 20 drinks. They only really recommend 2 a day. Although, you know, if you've got a high metabolism, you could probably have more. But they only recommend 2 a day. So if you missed the start of the show, guys, we drove the Renault electric truck, just to remind everybody what the Renault electric truck was like. I absolutely love the Renault electric truck. I just wish there was infrastructure for us to own it. Then we drove the Scania electric truck, which, like I said, I'm not sure whether it's actually like what it is, what it's like in real life, but I think they got kind of lazy with it, you know? I mean, if it's like that in real life, then fair play, but to me, it just looks like any other Scania in the game. They just swap the engine out, you know? If it's like it in real life, then fair enough. I don't know. I don't drive trucks. But anyway, guys, you don't have to be with the Viking Transport VTC if you want to join the convoy today. You can be with anybody. Let's just have a nice chilled morning. Put on some miles. Like I say, I'm heading for our Lower Island, Southern Ireland. Like I say, you're quite welcome to join me. Or you can just get in, if you're logging into ProMods now, you can get in front of me on the map. You can see where I am through Truckers MP live map. Just type in my name and it will show you exactly where I am. And what you do is just position yourself at the next town and basically wait for me to go by, and then come in behind, coming in front. I don't mind where you go. You know, if you're coming in front, it gives me something to look at. You're coming behind me, yeah, you're behind me. That's kind of the way I think about it. You know, if you're behind me, you're behind me. You know, I'll just double check that you're there every so often. But other than that, you're behind me. You know, all you have to remember, guys, is in TMP, normal road rules apply. In terms of if you crash, you know, the person behind has the responsibility to give room. Same as in real life. Let's just set my map. There we go, like that. Zoom out once. So for the next couple of months, guys, what the plan is with any monies that you give me, if there's any left over at the end of the month after what I want to get, then I will do giveaways for you, you know I will. But at the moment, there's 2 things I want to get over the next couple of months. One is to upgrade the heavy equipment controller, because it is playing up slightly. When I say it's playing up, the control of it is still as it should be. It's just that sometimes I had this with the other one, because the other one went wrong with stick drift. It switched itself off for some reason, and did it last night, and yeah, I basically had to switch everything off, wait for it to calm down, and yeah, switch it back on again. Whereas, you know, with what I want to get to replace it, shouldn't do that. So I want to get the farming stick, and at the moment I think it's out of stock with Thrustmaster, but I think it's in stock with Amazon. Slightly more expensive though. So it's £79 if you get it from Thrustmaster, but it's £81.99 if you get it from Amazon. I know our average has one ordered, so, which cracks me up. I say cracks me up. It cracks me up, but it doesn't crack me up. So some of you may know, Average plays Diggy Diggy Ho, and he uses the dual joystick version of the M. No, it's not M, is it? It's T16000, which is basically a farm stick. You know, it's got nearly all the buttons of the farm stick. You know, and reprogrammed, you could use it in farming as well, or use them both in farming. So why he would want the farm stick, I don't know. Maybe he's going to run the farm stick for farming, and then so he doesn't have to unplug it, just run one of the T1600s to, say, do diggers and stuff. Maybe that's what his intentions are, because obviously the farming stick is now automatically programmed so that you can use... You don't have to configure it in farming. You just press the buttons and away you go. So that's one upgrade I want to do. The other upgrade, or the other thing that I want to do with your money over the next few months, is to pre-order Farm Sim 25. It's very exciting times. Today, I think Average has a couple of videos today that he's allowed to share after 6 PM, I think. He's allowed to share the information. So he'll tell you about that. But yeah, that's the other thing. I want to pre-order the game, maybe in the next month or so. But we shall see what goes when Twitch tells me what I've earned. To be honest, I don't really go into the Twitch and look every time. If you guys give enough, then you guys give enough for me to hit the threshold, and you know, out of that, if I've hit the threshold and I've got nothing to upgrade or do stuff with, buy a game, it all comes back to you guys. Like I say, I do this for free. You know, I don't want anything for it, although if you do give stuff, then that's entirely up to you. But yeah, don't make yourself short. Although supporting your favourite streamer is very, very important. It shows that you care, shows that you're there. I'd rather have you just viewing, you know, be active in chat. That's just my thing. Although you know, bitty support and all that lot is, you know, appreciated. Where are we? We're coming up to Brussels, so we're kind of in Belgium. Well, we are in Belgium. We're not kind of anything. We're in Belgium. Kind of want to do that road there. Although we'll just follow the twat nav. Like I say, I do want to do that E313 just to paint it in. So where is it taking me, guys? Where is it taking me? Let's slowly tab out. So it's taking me to Calais. Not sure. No, it's not. It's not train. It's not train. It's boat. It's taking me on the boat. That's a shame. Around the bottom of the M25, up through the M5, through Wales. I think the dog's had a accident. Well, I say accident. If she's done it on her PMATs, then it's fine. But I'm gonna have to go check that in a second, because that stinks. What we'll do is pull over next services, and I need to check that. So there's one coming up over there. So, like I say, guys, if you want to join me, your best efforts are to go to Brussels right now, because I'm going to stop at that petrol station just down on the E19. Just check to see if the dog's done anything, because I think she's gone to the toilet. And like I say, she's an indoor dog, guys. She don't really do anything outside. So what we do is we put toilet mats down, and yeah, she does it on them. She's pretty good at it. I mean, she's only 6 months old, so. You know, at that age, you don't want them to be really holding anything in. You don't want them to be nice and comfortable doing whatever they want to be doing, and then you slowly teach them to go towards the door, and then you teach them that they have to go outside. You know, it's sort of a process. It's a process now that you kind of got to go through with a pup. I mean, some puppies automatically know how to do it, But yeah, you've got to... It's quite funny because the brains and the intelligence of the dog that we have, there's part of her which is very brainy and part of her which is dumb as fuck. When I say dumb as fuck, I say dumb as fuck, not dumb as fuck, but slow learning. So part of her's fast learning, part of her's slow learning. Yeah. It's because she's 3/4 Bichon Frise, 1/4 Shih Tzu. So part of her picks things up fast, and the other part of her doesn't. Kind of a weird situation, really. Towards the end of stream, guys, we're going to have a delivery coming. Maybe it comes while we're streaming, maybe it doesn't. May go on the radio today as well. We'll see how if the wife wakes up. If not, we shall have to go on tomorrow because we're back to work Friday, Saturday, off Sunday. And Sundays is kind of my day off for the radio. Because normally when I want to go on, it's, you know, DJ Pat's on doing his Awesome 80s show, which I absolutely love. And then for the second hour, I normally go on the radio. It's the Big Top 30. The 30 most requested and played songs by proper presenters. I say proper presenters, real people presenting, not all, during the week. And like I say, guys, you can get involved in that just by going to simulatorradio.com and going to the request section and just requesting songs when there's presenters on. Or if you're in my chat or in any other partners chat, you can do !SR-request followed by title and artist. Or if you go to the list of lounge, it's /request followed by title and artist. Any one of those ways, guys, will get the request into the presenter. And yeah, they all count no matter whether your request is played or not. Well, I don't need fuel, so we're going to go around here. And just park up. Like I say, I shall be back in a few minutes. I just need to see what the puppy's done, because I think I smelt her do something. And yeah, we should be back in 2 seconds, guys. I should just put you on the Be Right Back screen. Be Right Back screen. 2 seconds, guys. Oh dear, looks like my clips are fully barred again. Let's put you back on the live screen. Yeah, so it means if I try and play the VTC ad, that will be foobar as well. I don't know why, it just does it every so often. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Like I say, it's beyond my understanding. I think that means that any redeems is going to be a bit like that as well. So the Lumiere thing sometimes it goes, nah, you're not doing that shit. There you go. See, told you, lag as fuck. I don't get why, because I have enough processing power to do that and play this game and have Discord open and stuff. Right, what we can do is try and streamer mode off. Streamer mode on. Has that done anything for it? That's better. Just refresh the situation. Right guys, we're heading into France, as you can possibly tell, because toll booths are going to become a thing. Wish it sent me up through Lille. That looks like a better way to go. Right, toll booths, so it should be 2 on the left, auto pass. Anything about 20, between 20 and 25 mile an hour is the speed to do. Obviously before you get in between the booths, so we're just going to start slowing now. Into 8, that should be fine. 26, 25. Slow down a little bit more. 20, there you go, 20 passing. So guys, many people ask, do I use the Icon City Pack for ETS? And the answer is no, I don't. Reason being is, I made buttons that I wanted. And I'm happy with those buttons. It's all I need, you know? Although the buttons look very good, you know, I kind of don't need them. So I don't want to clutter the Stream Deck with packs that I don't want or need. Well, not that I don't want, I'd like them. To be honest, the pack that I kind of wanted a little while back, you had to pair it with the game, and like with your fuel, if you're running out of fuel, your Stream Deck would actually flash. I forget whose pack that was, but I think that was, yeah, that was Icon City's pack. That was the last pack, wasn't it? Yeah, so if you're running out of fuel, your icon would flash on your thing, or go red or something. So they were sort of interactive with the game sort of buttons. It was great, you know, great idea. Like I say, I've got my own buttons in there now that can do all sort of freaky stuff. I mean, most of what I want to do is on my steering wheel. So I have horns and lights and the cruise control, speed up and down, activate, windscreen wipers, all on my steering wheel. Indicators are the gearing up and down. And then what I have on my Stream Deck, which I've made the buttons for myself, is ignition, so stop start, handbrake, lights. So 2 lights sort of buttons. So one is side lights, main beam, or yeah, main beam, and the second one is high beam. And then I've got a button for the strobe, so the light on the roof bar. Shit, I think this is the wrong fucking one. Please open. Yeah, so I've got a button for that. I've got a hazard button. And then I've got a couple of buttons on top of them, which you guys don't need, but I do, so because my keyboard is over here on a sort of table. Which I have a view outside cab and inside cab, save me reaching for the keyboard. And then above them I have, just in case I want to use automatic drive. And then I have buttons to activate. So the activate button is like when I go into tow booths and stuff to pay for that. Then I have an attach button for, obviously, to attach the trailer. Manually attach and detach the trailer. And then I've got a couple of few choice buttons just to the left of them. So I have air suspension buttons. So I've got 5 of them. Rear up and down, front up and down, and then a centralizing button. And then above them I have windows, so like I can do that, letting the window go down. And window go up. It's great if you got a V8 in a tunnel. Really hear the power of that. Then I've got the map button. Brings the map up if you're in TMP. Diff lock button. TMP menu button. Then I've got what I'm calling entertainment buttons. So I've got the radio for your favorites. I've got the favorite lists on my radio. I won't push them because it'll go over the top of that and it'll come out on broadcast. I've got volume controls for that. I've got the CB button, and then I've got a couple of Discord buttons which I can mute chat with if there's anybody in chat. So that's all my buttons that I use for my Stream Deck. So as you can tell, quite a few. I have the XL as a physical Stream Deck, and I've also got the lifetime subscription to the app for my iPad, and that gives me a big square of 64 buttons. It's an 8x8 screen full of buttons, and I use that for my stream stuff. So I use that to change scenes, turn cameras on and off, Discord, microphone mute, all my messages for Twitch. There's a few of them. I've got a clip button just in case I want that. You're back again? Apologies. Welfaring appointment. Yeah, IRO stuff comes first, Adriana. Couple of boys there waiting for probably their fellow people to come through. So we're in Calais, guys. Like I say, we're heading across to Southern Ireland. And like I say, absolutely beautiful over there. I'm not going to do a tour like I did the last time. What I might do is go from southern to about mid and come back over the other side. Yeah. And the objective is today. I say objective, my intentions are, because Pro Mods and default European roads are fairly similar. The plan is for me to show you the UK roads, because there is almost double the amount of roads between default and Pro Mods. That's a lot of roads. And there you go, guys. There's my YouTube channel. Any video that reaches over 100 views after I go offline, it gets uploaded to YouTube. And if you'd like to click that link, go over there, watch any VOD of mine for 1 minute, give it a thumbs up, and just comment in chat. Even if it's only an emoji, everything that you do helps. So the thumbs up, the comment, the view, you know, it all accounts for something. So yeah. Please make sure, if you do go over there and watch a VOD, you know, stick around for 60 seconds. Like I say, give it a thumbs up, comment with an emoji or something. Just, you know, everything that you do helps. Ouch. That hurt. Bit too fast over the hump, I think. Next, we got passport control. To be honest, this is very different compared to default Calais. You know, you don't do all this, you know, passport control, emigration. Oh, that's a bit laggy. Somebody just subscribed and I don't know who. Well, it said that somebody subscribed, but the freaking subscription thing wasn't the same. Don't tell me that was a minute subscription suddenly coming up through fucking... You just subscribed to my YouTube. Oh, thanks, my dear. I don't know what the frick that was. The thing is, it didn't show up on my activity feed. But I thank you. I was like, subscription? What's that the subscription for? And don't forget, guys, subscribing over on YouTube is different to subscribing on Twitch. Subscribing on YouTube is free. You don't spend a thing to subscribe to your favorite streamer and stuff over there. Your desk is as bad as mine, or random bing bongs. No, to be honest, that one's not random. It's just that the Streamlabs thingamajiggy doesn't send an activity feed to OBS for that particular thing. Although it came up with a screen thing to say that you did it, it doesn't go to the activity feed. Hey, mirror. So we're just about to get on the boat, go to Dover, and then we're going to go up the... I don't know which way it's going to send us. Now it should send us 20... it should send us up the 26... No, sorry. It should send us up the M20, 26, 25, and then M5 all the way through into Wales, and then... yeah. That's the way it should send us, because that's the way you would go by normal. But we shall see. The game does different things. I guess the bing bong at least 3 times a day. And I'm not even streaming. I have 11 email systems. Click up Teams. Oh, fuck me, man. Jeez, yeah. Wales will be pretty, hopefully. Yes, it is. It's, I mean, even look at this, getting off the boat in Pro Mods. You know? It's glorious. Although, in real life, I've been on the boat recently. Well, not recently, but recently enough. There's actually a motorway now that comes down about here, arcs round, joins the normal entrance, and then comes back round. Right, if you've got a low loader, guys, you have to watch when you go up this ramp, otherwise you get caught at the top. I know, I've done it. And you get stuck right here. Where have you gone? Good girl. Yeah, you went poo on the poo mat. Should give you a treat, really. But I'm driving. This is Dover. It is indeed. Yeah, so normally you would go up around the motorway here and go back sort of on this bridge thing above the port and then go off on the motorway that way. I think it's the new way for freight to get into Dover and stuff, so it don't clog the Oder Road, which is this way. The teenager and my mum will be here on Monday morning to go over to Dunkirk. Dover, Dunkirk. Yeah, I haven't done that route for a little while either. Used to be Felixstowe, didn't it, to Dunkirk? No, that's I'm thinking about another route. I'm thinking about Felixstowe to Zeebrugge. That was that one. Avoiding Calais because of all the unrest in France at the moment. Yeah, yeah. Understandable. There's quite a lot of rioting and stuff because of the political unrest over there at the moment. I've been watching it on the news. To be honest, you know, I don't mean to talk politics, but just for 2 seconds I'm going to. Because things like that happen over here. People like riot and stuff for political stuff. You're not going to change nothing, guys. You causing unrest on the streets does nothing for the government. To get noticed, you have to make them uneasy at where they are. You know, not do it in your hometown. It's not going to work. They don't live in your hometown. Yeah, I'm glad they're spending most of the 5 days in Belgium rather than France. Belgium's okay. Full of maniacs. I only say that because I've seen them drive. Full of nutters. what they've... Some dude say morning. Trying to type is a pain in the ass with the keyboard down on the side. That's nice of him though. He could have just gotten the radio. The radio from that range would have worked. No, hopefully not. They're attending the mini gate ceremony in Flanders. Oh, World War II thing. And somewhere else as well, trying to track the family that my granddad with 3 months during the war. Oh, cool. That's cool. I mean, we've kind of done the same thing, except we didn't go up to see the place. But my family came from the north. I've said this many times, to be honest. My family came from the north, so we were going to go up to... Where was it? We were going to go up to... just off of the Scottish border. We were going to go up there anyway. And see where my grandmother was born and stuff. And... Well, was it my grandmother or great-grandmother was born? And, yeah. We traced her down, and apparently she was in a workhouse up there, but her mum and dad, so my great-great-grandmother and father, came from even further north. So they came down from Scotland, so basically wherever we were, say, 4 or 5 generations ago, was in Scotland, on my mother's side. And we started coming down the country. Probably for work, I'm guessing, you know. And probably because at that time, would it have been that time that the Scottish and the English weren't the best of friends? Maybe it was that as well. But yeah, we kind of started working our way down the country. And yeah, met, and obviously Mum's family, met Dad's family. And yeah, his origins are down here. Hopefully... Okay, I read that. So yeah, but it's kind of cool tracing your roots. A lot of work. And to be honest, if you're using something like Ancestry.com, what you're basically hoping for is that, say, your family get involved, and then maybe a distant relation that lives further up puts your tree into their tree, or gets a notification for that sort of thing, and you go, look, our trees are kind of aligned. You want to see my part of the tree because obviously this person and that person's on my tree, and you can compare what you want and vice versa, and you kind of go, yeah, and you see the two people that's there and make sure that that's who they are, and maybe then, you know, you've met up with part of your distant family doing exactly the same thing. It's cool. I mean, it's just like, I know that my dad, I mean, he died a few years back at a grand age of 83. And I know he was part of the after sort of crew that went in with the army in World War II to rebuild the North Africa campaigns. He went in to rebuild the place and security and stuff. Which is why he was kind of stern, you know. At a young age, he was kind of stern. Although he kind of mellowed, apparently, according to my older siblings, he kind of mellowed when I was born. But yeah, for them, he was kind of stern. But you would be ex-army, you know, you would be kind of stern. That always takes more time than just... Oh, the rebuild, yeah. Destroying it takes it seconds, you know. Oh, you know, the rebuild takes seconds. You get your shell, you fire it, you blow shit up, and it explodes. Rebuilding it, to rebuild, you have to first knock down, and then rebuild. Alex, good morning. I've been lurking since you went live. Yeah, I know. I've seen you. I don't mention it, but everybody that's lurking I can see, because my bot tells me. So I know exactly who's there. I just don't say anything. So we're coming up to the Heathrow sort of flight path, which is why you saw that plane go over. So we should kind of go through the flight path, and then I think it's the next junction should be the M5 to take us across towards Bristol, which you won't see because Bristol's not in the game. I don't know why. It's fucking huge. So there it is. I mean, it says the M4, but it's... yeah, it is the M4, isn't it? M5, M4, so it's, yeah. My granddad was at D-Day. He was on HMS Warspite. That's fucking cool, man. That fired on the German defences. That's fucking cool that you know that. And to be honest, I watched... what did I watch the other day? It was a Michael Caine film. And it was basically all story about his service as a Navy guy during the D-Day landings. And for most people it would seem quite boring because there's a lot of story. Oh, what was it called? The Escaper or something? It was something like that. Anyway, so the title don't matter. And basically it was about I'll give you the basics of the story. So basically he's an old man who lives with his wife of many years, and he's got this thing where he's got to go over to France to do something, pay his respects or whatever it is, to I can't tell you too much because obviously you won't need to watch the film. So he needs to pay his respects to somebody that, you know, something happened to during the war. And he's got this drive to do it. And because he hasn't done it for so many years, he gets flashbacks of stuff that happened on the day that they did the landings. And yeah, as an old man, he kind of does this trip off the skin of his teeth and goes over and, yeah, absolutely does it. And meets some other guy that's trying to do the same thing, but won't admit that he's trying to do the same thing. And it's quite interesting and funny at the same time. And, you know, almost no action to it, but, you know, very much there's a story to be told kind of a thing. I maxed out of revs there. Let's just get rid of that. But yeah, if you like war stories about somebody who's gone through the war and become old age, and you know they've got memories of it and needs to do stuff because of what they did or what they didn't do during the war, then yeah, go watch that film. Like I say, I think it's called The Escaper or something. Stars Michael Caine. Like I say, decent film. And I think it was a true story. Yeah, it was. It was a true story because they gave a thing up that the real person that he portrayed, something happened to him, and then his girlfriend or wife, something happened to her after the story of the film ended. So yeah, it was a true story. So guys, 28 minutes or so. I say or so because we got a ferry between Wales and Ireland. So possibly about 23 minutes. If you want to join Convoy, at the moment it's just me. We're heading to Loch Jarman in Southern Ireland. It's just off of the southern boat from Wales to Ireland. Chirpy, chirpy, cheep, cheep, chirpy, chirpy, cheep, cheep, chirp. Dick's flash upstairs is banging around. Wish they'd fucking move those guys out, really do. All he do is fucking bang around at all kinds of the day and night. It's fucking horrific. And sometimes they even have fucking mad parties till fucking midnight. Pain in the fucking ass. Don't know when you find a fucking garage like that on the M4, but yeah, hello. Well, so far 0, so fuck are you? Good morning, Darkest Gamer, how are you? Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. I'm good. Yeah, you're good. That's good. I'm good. I'm good and you're good, so we're all good. Don't forget, guys, if you want some wake up juice, don't forget I am a partner with Wraith, and you can use my code MADMAT10, and I don't know why that's not working. Oh, that's not working because the TTS is still says it's going across. There you go, it's there. So yeah, if you want some wake up juice, don't forget Wraith, guys. Use my code at checkout MADMAT10, get 10% off. If you're looking for that sort of thing, bit of advice, what I would advise you to do straight away, just so you find the flavour that you want, is buy the sachet packs, you know, and just go through them, and then you know, you'll find your flavours. It's an interesting story with my granddad, as he was a volunteer firefighter in London. Holy crap, man. But thought we wasn't doing enough, so he joined the Navy. Shit, dude. No. We don't have men like that nowadays. And to be honest, different set of circumstances now, isn't it? So, you know. That's incredible, dude. Considering that London had the worst lot of bombings from air raids in the country. It's fucking awesome. You know? Your city's falling down around you because it's been shelled every single night. And you go, don't think we're doing enough here, lads. I'm fucking off to join the Navy. That's fucking outstanding. Makes you proud to be British, dude. Many people now join the Army, Navy, Marines today. A, because of the job market in England is shit, you know? And B, you can do other stuff besides just being in the Army, just being in the Navy, you know? You can join the Army, Navy, Air Force now, and, I don't know, get a plumber's degree. You know, in the Army, you can get a HGV license, which you can use when you come out. You know, you can do all sorts of training to help you with your outside life and not have to worry about going to the fucking dole office to fucking try and find a job or some shit. You know? Well, you joining the forces, you have a job and skills for life. Yeah, exactly. Like I say, nowadays people sort of join for that. They don't join because they really want to be in the Army for to fire a gun and kill people and shit. You know, I think people, well, I say people, it's mainly kids. Well, I say kids, obviously everybody's fucking younger than me in a minute, that want to join the Army, that is. You know, you're not going to find a near 50-year-old going, let's join the Army for the first time. No, you're not going to have that. They'll tell you to bugger off. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, now, because of the physical stuff that they want you to have, the Army, Navy, whatever, you know, I couldn't get in. I'd be fucked the first day. Still think we need to do more for veterans and mental health. Yes, definitely. So, what I've never said to you is my brother-in-laws are both in the Army, or were both in the Army. One did 20 years as a sergeant. Well, he wasn't a sergeant for the whole 20 years, but for the last 5 or 6 that he was there, he was a sergeant. And his thing was, at one point, he was a gunnery range instructor. So very, very strict guy back then. And one of the other brothers, he became sergeant just before he left, and he was in the 20 years. And part of his tour, he was part of the entourage that went before the Queen. So what he'd do was he'd go to these places that the Queen's about to visit, and he would escort, say, her luggage and other such stuff. Which he said, he says, it was a fun job. You go with a procession of cars and trucks and stuff, and if the Queen's going to stay overnight, you take her luggage and worldly possessions that go with her all the time, and that was his last part of his tour. But yeah, he's been to Ireland, Germany, Cyprus a few times. Which is why, from me, anybody who has been or is in the armed services has my respect. I mean, seriously, what they do is fucking awesome. Although, sometimes nowadays, they're kind of just, I don't know, just training for the next possible thing then they might have to do. I mean, I'm lucky with my situation. I will never be called up, so I'm not fit enough, not eligible enough to be called up if something did happen. I know a gym owner where I live. He was ex-SAS. Shit, you can imagine what city I live in if you know where the SAS. Yeah. All three of them turned up to the teenagers' career day because they are willing to put the boys through uni to get... Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying, Itriana. People don't just join the forces now to be in the forces. There's other motives now to join the army. They will put you through engineering courses, physics courses, physio courses. They'll do all that for you now. If you, like I say, if you join the army, they will put you through your HGV test. They will put you through a PCV test if you want. So you could come out and drive coaches, you can come out and drive trucks. Yeah, probably if you're in that core, so logistics, you'll probably have a tank license. That's the funniest thing I've ever fucking saw. So, reminds me of a story. My ex-husband was trained as a medic. Yeah, so you come out with stuff that you could be a paramedic with, So yeah, one day we're doing a cigarette run. This is quite funny. We're doing a cigarette run, so we're going from where we live up the 303, and all of a sudden in the distance I see the letter L. And you all know what the letter L means on the road? It means a learner driver. Now, I spotted this from over a mile away. So you can guess how big the L's going to be by the time I get there. So as we're getting closer, obviously the L's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And as we're getting closer, the L's getting larger rather fast. So we get up close to it, and this letter L is about, I don't know, estimating it about 4 foot tall, connected to a Sherman tank. On the way to somewhere, they were driving it, and yeah, I've never seen such a thing, and I didn't think they used it as a learner tank, but yeah, it was fucking funny going up the M3. I don't know where it was going from and to, but yeah, just the fact that I caught it up and passed it, it was fucking hilarious. Just coming up behind this fucking great big L, and it turns out it's a tank. Just get out of my face. Don't forget, guys, next month we are doing a charity stream for FMA UK. Hopefully that will come up pretty soon. There we go. FMA UK, 10th of August, which is a Saturday. I got the day off from work and stuff. And yeah, it's all in aid of fibromyalgia, guys. Some of you guys know what it's all about. So on that day, come and get involved. Come give what you can. Obviously, don't make yourself short. The goal for the day is very, very low. So hopefully we can make it and just show some appreciation for the guys that take care of people that suffer from fibromyalgia. We normally see big lows where I live, like plane shows. They are for the SAS to train with. Yeah. So, yeah. So skeleton planes, so they can. Yeah. So in case of a terrorist attack, they can go in and easily know their way around, blow the place to hell, and hopefully do all that and be able to save everybody. Psych. So we're heading over to the lower ferry in Wales, the ferry to Ireland. And like I say, quite welcome to join me, guys. We're heading for Loch Jarman in Southern Ireland, which is just off the boat. Jack, no take no slack, rhyme in time to the rhythm of the track. I'm Declan, a duo, a twosome. So many lyrics, we're bound to use them. So many lyrics, we'll keep them in stores. We've even got it coming out of our paws. Your father, your master, your sister. Everyone wants to be an AKA lover. Alexa, start a timer for 5 minutes. Don't forget, guys, you can stop me singing for 5 minutes. Thank you. Don't forget, guys, you can do the same as what the average Viking has just done. I have put a cooldown on it with the aid of the Twitch points thing. And you can only do that once per stream per person. Why? Because people spammed it the other week. So, fuck you. Ruined it for everybody. But don't forget, guys, if I fuck up and start singing during that timer, I start the timer all over. Well, not start the timer all over again. I add another 5 minutes to the timer. And I so want to sing the rest of this song. You don't know how much agony it is. Whoops, it's got the trailer. All I can do is sit here and nod in your head. Your stroppy ass ruined it. No. You fuckers ruined it by doing over an hour and 20 of me stop singing. You know, that's you know, budgeting on the fucking abuse. I know what happened because I had this cooldown set before with Twitch, but Twitch changed a load of stuff, so it turned it off. Oh, fuck me, this is why you're trying to get into this boat. Where am I going? Not that way. That way. No, it was only ruined to you. For us, it was fucking bliss. Fuck are you, prick? Anyway, buddy, morning, how you doing? That was fun last night. You know, I did my bit on SnowRunner, and then to come into chat and VC and watch you guys on SnowRunner was, you know, it was fantastic. And now Xeno's involved in SnowRunner. Who you know, who knew he would be, you know, interested in joining the SnowRunning stuff. Where the fuck are we going? It looks like we've got to go in there, but we've got to go over there. and turn around. I think we could make that turn, to be fair. Oh, is it that way? It's this way. I think we could have made that turn. If they took the fucking bollards out of the way, I think we could have made it. Oh well. Alright, they want you to go through the scanner then. Right, okay. So wrong side of the roundabout. Kind of weird, but... Oh, that's tight, yeah. So, Fishguard the Rosslare, the Southern Ireland bit. We got friends over in Ireland, and to be honest, we got a couple of sets of friends in Ireland that want us to go over at some point to visit, and yeah, we've asked them what it's like over there, expenses-wise, and they said it's quite expensive, so yeah, that's probably not going to happen for a little while. But yeah. I've always wanted to go over there because if Garth Brooks ever does a UK tour, it's normally he does Ireland, and yeah, I've always wanted to go over there and just watch him. But to go over, it's going to cost me about $2,000 just for the weekend, including the ticket. But that's just how expensive it is, and I can't justify that spend. So Ireland, guys, this country is absolutely beautiful to look at through Pro Mods. I mean, it's the only way you can drive it anyway. And the timer's just about to end. 2, 1, ba-doink. Alexa, stop. I can sing again. Right, here we go, Wexford. What we're going to do, guys, is go up to the other boat while we're here. And then come straight out, because the other day I did the west coast of Ireland, so we're not going to do that again. Okay, we're turning here. And it's in here. GNT. Very good, very nice. Right then. Is there anything from where we want to go to where we want to be? Cargo. No. Whoa, no, I'm not doing that. Fuck me, man. So there you go. That's one way, but it's a short journey. So to be honest, we could do with something, go into, I don't know, Liverpool, Carlisle, something like that. If not, we can make a job. There's no... Oh, there's one. 400. Southampton, Derry, Manchester. About Edinburgh, Glasgow. I bet they send you up to the other the Northern Ferry for that. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. That from this one. Why isn't the sat nav telling me where to go? I did accept that. Yeah. Where was that job from and to? It was definitely from here, but where the fuck was it to? GNT. Okay. Are we at GNT? Yeah. I think we're there. Bollocks. Let's get off that. Yeah, we're at GNT. That's why there wasn't anything. Carlisle. Yeah, postped. Right, it's up around the back. Not sure if we're gonna have to reverse up here. But we should looky and see. Oh, this is tight. Yeah, we should have reversed up here. Yeah, there's not enough room there to turn. Fuck. Okay. Scratch that. We've got to reverse in. For me, this is the easiest way to reverse. You choose your own way. So we're just going to stick the nose out the gate. And then we'll reverse in. A bit further, that'll do. Slowly let the back end come round. That's it. That's him. There we go. Groovy. The back end slowly do its thing. I know 5 isn't 5 anymore, it's just 3 left. Yeah, I know. Right, line it up with the lines. And there you go. Boom, what a reverse. First time. And some of you are going to go, well, that's easy to do it outside of the cab. You try that outside a cab, tell me how many goes it takes you to do it. And I bet you don't do it first go. That took practice. So anyway, Carlisle postped. So we'll just have a little gander on the map, guys. Just to make sure we're going up that northern route. So yeah. So we're going up the east coast of Ireland, round Dublin, through the little tow booth, onto the boat, over to Holyhead, which is glorious, and cross through Liverpool, or up around the bottom of Liverpool, on across the M62, and yeah, and then north up to Carlisle. Let's go. So if you want to join me, guys, 42 minutes it says, but don't forget we've got a boat in that, so you've got to discount the boat. So possibly about half an hour. Oh, fuck, I've turned the wrong way. Oh, well, we'll go in here and turn around. We did it. We did it. Okay. I don't know what made me turn right there, but hey, it's done. We sorted it. So, guys, as you know, some of you guys that were here early this morning, I mean, some of you guys saw me drive it last night if you're in the SOAG VC. So we did a comparison this morning between the Renault electric truck and the Scania electric truck. The Renault electric truck, like I say, is impressive. The Scania electric truck, you know, I'm not sure whether it actually looks like that interior-wise, but to me, it just looks like any other Scania truck in the game. If it actually looks like that, then yeah, no worries. You know, if it doesn't, then you know, you've just copied a diesel truck and put it in the game as an electric. But anyways, and to be honest, I think the Renault E-Tech T-Cab, or it's not T-Cab, the Renault E-Tech T is slightly faster. Pull away. I use full manual gearbox, which, you know, in an electric truck isn't a thing. But the electric truck, I think, the Renault has 12 gears, the Scania has 6. If you're using manual shift. And like I say, I like the Renault. I'm not too keen on the Scania. Again, I wish they brought an infrastructure for the Renault, well, for electric trucks in general. And like I say, it could just be a little bit of code to allow you to use the diesel pump. Although the people who with electric purists will go, it's not an electric charge point. Who cares? As long as you can refuel the thing and buy it and use it. It's a game. Today, guys, I've got Slayer Mango. And like I say, it's a very fruitful mango. It's very nice, in fact. Very Moorish. So what have I got on board? I have fertilizer. And did anybody buy fertilizer for Farm Sim? Looks like I'm delivering it. Farm Boy Q, how are you? I don't need to worry about people over here. Anybody who's on, any decent amount of people that's on Pro Mods, guys, is going to be over at the quarry. Guys, there's a shouty for Farm Boy Q. If you're not already, get over there, follow the man. You can do all sorts of shit to his stream, or to him in his stream, that no sane person would ever let you do. I mean, for instance, say if you pushed in Farm Sim to turn left for 10 seconds. He has no control over it, guys. His bot completely takes control of his controls, and he just spins round. It's fucking hilarious for everybody watching. But totally infuriating, probably for him. I think there's also a redeem that he has to exit the game or delete the game or something or other. F4, I think, is a thing. I told you, insane stuff. Good morning, Hobbit. Yes, Lumiere's slightly playing up this morning. Don't know why. It was fine last night. And that's going to get in the way. Fuck off. Force close game to lose progress. Is that? Yeah, I didn't. I knew it was there, dude. I didn't know exactly the thing. but in a good way. So, I mean, even those graphics are laggy. Like I said, I don't know why. I really don't know why. It just, every so often, Lumiere's like it. For me, anyways. I've even got it opened up as an administrator, too. So if I open it up manually, it brings up a little tab saying, are you sure you want to open this program up as an administrator? And I go, yep. I think we're getting close to Dublin. Yeah, so we're just coming up to Dublin now, going around the outskirts. Thought we were because of all them bridges. Unfortunately, this road here is one of the main highways in Ireland, so yeah. Whereas the other day when I did the west coast of Ireland, it was basically all single roads and dual carriageways. So it was absolutely beautiful. So after we finish this job, guys, it says 10:03. So, you know, another 600-mile job. Probably 700-mile job we could do. Take us till 11. And then it's kind of main breakfast time. See what the wife wants to do today. She woke up yesterday with a migraine, so we couldn't do nothing. We were meant to go look at a few cars that we picked out from the mobility show and go and test drive them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not bad. 1% damage. Dublin Airport in the distance. Oh, it's an overhead gantry. That's cool. The thing to watch is, guys, when I come off of this boat now, watch how beautiful Holyhead is. I mean, yeah, it's Wales, but, you know, Holyhead is a beautiful, beautiful place in the surrounding area. I know I say this a lot in promos, but yeah, the sights are beautiful, man. And I really did miss it while it was gone. The Port of Dublin. Let's get back in the truck. What? Said I could go through there, didn't it? They were all green. Oh, there's a thingy-majiggy there saying don't come through. Okay, I gotcha. A roof bar saying don't come through that one. Boom, boom, boom. So guys, we may have a delivery turning up within the next hour. If it does turn up, I'll just... or we should go deal with it. And I'll be back. Nobody around. Like driving on your own, isn't it? Oh, road hump. We have water. So I told you, it's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. I've actually slowed right down just to show you everything. But it's fucking beautiful. Really is. Let's get back in the truck. No driving on the fucking boat over here. Right. Holly Head. Yeah, I don't know why we're coming off this way. Because we're going left side of the road. But hey ho, it says go this way, so I'm going this way. If another truck comes through and smashes into us, I kind of got the video proof that the sat-nav said go that side of the road. Straight out onto the... into the town of Holyhead. But just ignore that one, it's just a plastic junction. Out into the countryside of Wales. Let's get outside of the truck and let you have a look at it. A railway line. Nice bit of river. Looks like a nice fishing area. Those who fish. Road track, another road on the other side. Look. Maybe a new road. Stone walls between all the fields, guys, for all you farm sim guys. Looks like this one's just been so that one's just been harvested, which for barley and straw. That was another thing that somebody said the other day. I think I was playing farm sim. Why can't in farm sim the straw, the stuff that does straw, so barley, wheat and stuff, why can't that be a 2-stage contract? So some of you know what I mean. So why can't you be contracted to do the straw or the collection of the barley, wheat, whatever, as part one of the contract, and then the second part of the contract to bale up the straw as part of the same contract. Not as different contracts, as part of the same contract. So that, you know, any bales that you do over the top of what's needed in the second part of the contract is for you. That way, you know, people that use the mod, the straw the after harvest straw mod, wouldn't need it. Yes, you wouldn't get as many bales because obviously the bales would be used for the contract, but you'd gain on a big sort of medium to large field. I expect you'd gain 3 to 5 bales out of it every time. I don't know whether that's too complicated an algorithm to stick into the game, having a 2-stage contract to do. Just that somebody mentioned it the other night. Or the other day. I can't remember when. No. Is he about? No, he's gone. Hey. Dark Age Gamer, if he'd have saw that, he'd have took the piss out of me. But I am outside cab. My excuse, I'm sticking to it. But yeah, north coast of Wales, guys. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? So in a minute, look, the train's going to go through left side tunnel. I'm going to go, or under the tunnel underneath, in fact. I'm going to go through left side. Beautiful, beautiful. So if I was in this view, I'd have never hammered around that last corner smacking that lamppost. Why? Because I'm not an idiot. And some of you are going to go, yes, you fucking are. Thousand mile and the fuel tank to go. This is not a modded fuel tank, guys. This is just the base fuel tank to do with this truck. Although the engine and gearbox is a modded engine and gearbox in here. In my other truck that I had modded on my no mods character, I had to change the gearbox because I was hitting barriers that wasn't there, and I changed the gearbox and it seemed to do the trick. Yeah, kind of weird. I think it's because the axle on the DAF is maybe kind of lowish, and to put a big Scania gearbox in, kind of give it a bit of a hit marker on it, you know, a wider footprint or so. That's how I'm looking at it, because like I say, it seemed to catch on stuff that you go, I've not hit nothing. Why has it done that? I mean, average the other day, I was in front of him and I was going around this loop-de-loop and I hit nothing and slowed everybody down. It's like, what the fuck? I'd like the dark side, the fuel tank on this one, but the way you got to do it, it's not seeing the folder properly, so I can't change the notepad coding of it. and the only way to really do it would be to start my promos character over again. Wouldn't be so much of a hassle. You still have to do a certain amount of mileage before you're able to put in your skill tree. A certain amount of jobs. Where are we? Wrexham. Okay, so we're coming up to the M5. Well, it says M6. Is M6 that far up? Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, we're above Birmingham, aren't we? So yeah, it's the M6. So we've gone pop onto the M6 and then we're heading north towards Carlisle. Like I said, we're going to do one more job after this, guys. We're going to get there about 5 to 10. Probably going to take about an 800-mile job. Not sure where to. Probably back over to the continent. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. SnowRunner 45, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the fan house. Judging by your name, you're a big SnowRunner fan, so am I. I do like SnowRunner a lot. Please excuse my writing. I can stop my hands from shaking. So alone tonight. And I miss you. Nothing hurts like knowing. I'm still doing SnowRunner in order of the maps, except for the fact that I kind of gave up on North Aegis, which is a part of Umar. I say gave up, I do intend to go back. I just want to get a crew together, go in there, blast it out for a few hours, get it done. I'm good, chilling, loving the music, and lurking while playing ETS2. GG's. The music comes from Simulator Radio, my dude, which if you've got the radio put in on your stream deck and you can search the channels, yeah, you can have ETS on in game. You can have, sorry, Simulator Radio on while you're playing. What we went through, it was sweet, we tried. Plus, how are we all? I'm good, dude. And I think you. All I can do is all I need them all. Dear darling, please excuse my writing. I can't stop my hands from shaking. I'm alone tonight. Well, I miss you. Nothing hurts like know you. Do like this song, Ollie Murs. Back when I used to go karaoke quite regularly, I used to do the song a little bit, which is why I know all the words. To be honest, my favourite songs to sing when I do karaoke was Anniversary Roast Part 1. Just because it's a joy sort of mix of songs. Yeah, I do the Billy Idol mix as well, that's out there. There's a Grease mega mix that I kind of do, but a lot of people don't have it. I also do the Stars on 45 mix, the Beatles one. I just like the diversity in the change of songs between, you know, so you sing like 60 seconds of one song, it changes, you might sing 30 seconds of the next song, changes. And I like it. I like it a lot. rather than singing in the same tune for the whole song. The Lakes and Carlisle. 6 minutes, guys, if you want to join the last job of the day. Like I say, I'm going to take about an 800-mile job, so it takes us to just gone 11 o'clock. And then we shall pass it over to the man, the myth, the absolute legend, if he's going to be streaming today, the Average Viking. Think we're alone now. Beating of the hearts is the only sound. So tomorrow, guys, we're going to do another early stream. We'll be on the community farm tomorrow, because the Road to a Million sort of Zero to Hero farm, I completed my challenge, which you guys set through the first Zero to Hero farm, which was to make the farm self-sustaining and get to 1 million. I've done that now. So what I said was during that stream is the next time I do that, it will be Farm Sim 25. We will do that with the new crop. The animals will be pigs, because that's what we got left. We might do one of the new animals as well. So we might do water buffalo as well. Now, apparently, the way people are talking, water buffalo are going to be very similar to cows to look after. We shall see where there is or not. You know, obviously, rumor mill fucking buzzing off. So we shall see when it comes out whether they are or whether they aren't. But rice patties are going to be a thing. And according to the trailer video, if anybody's seen it, I'll explain part of it. So the two characters, so the guy that's in this one and his daughter, go over to Asia, watch a guy doing the rice patties and bring it back with them to do in other farms. So I presume, one would presume, that we are able to do that in the European map or the American map, because as we know at the moment 3 maps have been talked about. An Asian map, a Central European map which has been announced as Sri Lanka, and an American map. So one would presume that I can do rice patties on Sri Lanka. We shall see. I've also given my opinion on the way that maybe you'll be doing it. Well, hello, somebody else. So the way you'll be doing it, I think there's going to be a special plough for the field. So what you're going to do is you're going to go there with the special plough, the rice patty plough, and plough the field, which will sink it down about 1.5 feet. Why? Because rice patty fields like to be flooded, so they grow. So I think you're going to use a special plough the field so it sinks the field down. Then you're going to bring your water butt over, whatever. I think you'll be able to use a water butt. Flood the field. Then patty, whatever. And then you'll be able to plant your rice. So you're gonna, the planter that was in the trailer, you know, you'll be able to use that and plant your field off. Fertilizing the field, that I don't know about. I really don't know about. What I think may happen is you'll be able to use, or maybe you fertilize before you flood the field. But what I think may happen is, I mean, this is all guesswork, is you'll be able to use a liquid fertilizer after you've planted. Reason why is because it would seem sense that you fertilize onto the water, the fertilizer sinks down through the water into the soil, fertilizing your field. That's the way I think it's going to happen. It may not, it may do. It's just a guess. But, you know, that's the way I think it's going to work. And then, of course, it's a case of just harvesting your rice fields then, which we didn't see in the trailer. We didn't see what the harvester was to actually harvest those fields, you know, and get the water back out. You're going to have to pump the water back out. Who knows? I don't know. You know, you may have to pump the water back out. So maybe some type of pumps and hoses are going to be integrated into the main game. you know, to be able to pump the water back out so you can take care of your field again. And, you know, especially if you're using precision farming, I would imagine that would be a thing. I mean, it may do, it may not. You know, like I say, it's all guesswork at the moment. Well, for most of us who are not in the know. But it's fun times. You know, the upcoming farm sim has people talking about what may and may not be a thing. So, exciting. To be honest, I disbelieve 80% of the bullshit that comes out, and, you know, wait till the official announcement of stuff to be announced that it might be a thing. And, you know, if you go through the video of stuff that's there, you can pick out certain bits and bobs of stuff that are going to be a thing, maybe. You know, like that water buffalo that was in the thing. You know, the planter for the rice. We know the rice is going to be a thing. You know, it's... There we go. So, guys, we're going to pick a 800-mile job. Take us to 11 o'clock. Not sure where. So we're at Postped. Postped. What have we got for Postped? Not long enough. Not long enough. Oh, up to... Whoa. Isle of Skye? Is that Isle of Skye there? That's not long enough, though. That's Postped. No, that's not long enough. Yeah, we're going to have to... Whoa! Yeah, that's definitely long enough. Too long, in fact. We want something slightly shorter. Say, there to... I don't know, back to Frankfurt. That'd be long enough. Maybe. Anyway, let's come back out of there. And we'll make a job. That seems like a thing. We'll go to Frankfurt. So, TMP thing. Donk. Let's go to Frankfurt. So, Frank. You're going to make me write this completely in, aren't you, you bastard? Let's go to IKEA. What should we take to IKEA? We're using our own trailer. Let's take some olive trees. I don't know what olive trees are like, but we're going to take them. So yeah, very exciting times for Farm Sim community. And of course, don't forget, guys, the FarmCom exhibition is happening, and Giants have promised us another preview on the day, and of course they're going to do a chat about Farm Sim 25 and all that jazz as well. Okay, we need to go slightly a bit forward. No, the other way, Matt. Other way. Deeper, 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 deeper. That's what she said, I know. Fuck you, boys. We're going to have to straighten this up. This is going around too fast. There we go. Sorted. Wish that wasn't in the way, but it's a thing, so we'll deal with it. Like I say, this is the way I deal with tight situations. Just come outside of the cab. And it's very easy for me then. I'm used to it, so it's very easy for me. I mean, I can do from the inside. It takes me a few shunts, but yeah, I can do it from the inside. Like I say, it just takes me a little longer. Right, let's go. Right, what arrival time have we got in Frankfurt? That's what I want to know. 11:02. That's cool. That would be perfect. In fact, let's just have a quick look at the map before we leave and see which way it's going to take us. Because, to be honest, I want to actually go through the channel, and if I do, Okay, it's taking us through the channel, so we can drive this. So I'll show you how to drive this, because this is easy to find the entrance to that. Cool. That's exactly what I want to show you. So we're going to drive the channel, guys. I haven't driven the channel since they updated. Hopefully it looks the same. But if you can drive it, guys, extra 30 miles for your VTC. It doesn't seem a lot, but it all counts. And then we're going to have second breakfast. I say second breakfast. First breakfast, as you guys know, if I'm streaming early doors, is coffee and a few biscuits. Second breakfast is proper breakfast. Kind of 11Z's kind of proper breakfast. And then I sort of have a little tiny snack about 3 o'clock, and then tea, which is kind of the way I diet. I say diet, it's not a diet as such, it's just the way I eat. And it just keeps your metabolism up by not totally filling your body up all the time. So you eat little and often. So like I say, it's 5 or 6 biscuits with a coffee, keeps me going till about 11ish. Then I'll have a breakfast, kind of a full breakfast, cereal, pasty or something. If I got pasties, I haven't got pasty today, but so cereal, and then like a small snack, and then tea if I feel hungry. Before tea I'll have a small snack. If not, then I'll just go straight to tea. And like I say, just keeps the body's metabolism pumping around. It's kind of a trick I learned when I was going to the gym quite often, which was a while back now, to be honest. I haven't been to the gym in maybe a year since I was last at Stagecoach. So I used to go gym twice a week on my days off. And sometimes a third day during the week, depending if what shift I was on. So if I was on an early, I'd go to work and then gym on the way home. Didn't really do that much. I spent an hour and 20 minutes a set, I think. And my set included 15 minutes of bike, which I normally did at the end, 10 minutes on the treadmill just to warm up the body, walking, and then when the body started becoming fitter and the walking wasn't quite enough to sort of make me start breathing a little bit heavier, I kind of did spurts of sprints. So what I did was walk for 2 minutes, 30 seconds of really going for it, 2 minutes of walking again, 30 seconds of fucking hammering it through the 10 minutes. And then I go straight on the weights. I didn't use free weights, I used machine weights all the time. So I sort of worked all the body groups, 3 sets of 10. And yeah, that took me about an hour and 20 minutes. The good thing is, in the gym that I went to, you was kind of out the way from the guys who really are there to just build muscle. I just wanted general fitness. You know, good core and a good balance. And in these memberships, I always go for the full membership, just so if I do need a little bit of advice from one of the personal trainers, I can get it. Also, some of the big memberships, or some of the main memberships with these 24-hour gyms, like Fitness First, and a few of the others, 4 times a month, you could take friends in, or family that want to go and do some stuff with you. And all you do is I want to bring a friend, put their email address in, the club then sends them the entrance code to get in, because a lot of the 24-hour gyms, what it is you go into like a tube, but before the tube opens, you have to enter a code for the tube to open. And you go and stand in the tube, and one door closes and the other side opens, just so nobody can get in while there's basically no staff there. And you go in, you do your thing, and then you the doors coming out open automatically. Whoa. And you go in there and there's TVs and other stuff and Wi-Fi, and you know what I used to do is I used to put my phone up. I had a playlist for the gym, which was mainly a lot of Rocky stuff, you know. Used to listen to a lot of Rocky anthems, like his training anthem. Used to get the blood pumping and stuff. Top Gun stuff. You know, just joy stuff with a good beat. Because what you want a rhythm to everything. So even this has got a good beat to it. You know, you listen to the bass drum, boom, 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 boom. So what you do is, if you're on the bike, you have your foot power down on the bass drum. So every time you go boom, 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 and you just keep it going for whatever. Crazy Chugry. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome to the fan house. How you doing? So guys, we're heading down to, well, we're heading back across to Frankfurt. By the looks of the GPS, we're going down to the train, and that was working all right then, and then at the end it started lagging. Morning, Lampard. How you doing, bro? Like I say, I don't know why it lags. So I'm using it as administrator and everything. So it has better processing towards that. Might be a question for the Lumia forum, to be honest. Might post a question in there later. Why does my HFX lag when I'm streaming? Because the gameplay is alright, the stream's alright. I'm not maxing out processing power. At least I don't think I am. So one of the reasons why I chose AMD, so it can do multiple processors at once as my processor. Disturbing, and why I chose to have four sticks of 8 RAM for that reason as well. Where are we on the old map situation? We're coming down past Liverpool, so we're going to cross over the M62 in a second. Heading down probably towards Birmingham, and then we're going to head down maybe the M1, I'm thinking, from Birmingham. And some of you that are in the Midlands will know that road better than me. I basically never ever use the M1 except for the little tiny bit of it that you go on to get into the NEC. It's the only time I ever got on the M1. So from where I am in the southwest, you come up on the M5. You go around the bottom circular of Birmingham and just kind of graze the M1 for a tiny little section before you come off for the NEC. Been the NEC quite a few times, guys. Some of you may or may not know that, though, that I used to do reviews for vaping products and juices. I've never smoked, though. I got into it because my wife wanted to quit smoking. It was sort of like a thing. You know, she changed to vaping. And I sort of started chasing flavours because they tasted nice. So yeah, I used to get a free ticket every year to go up to. In fact, they still contact me now. Would I like my normal press voucher for free tickets to go to the Vape Expo? I have one this year. I mean, it's just happened in May. But to be honest, the Vape Expos are not what they used to be. I mean, they've been totally taken over by the throwaway pod systems. And even though I've never smoked, I can advise, you know, I've spoken to enough people to advise people on possible ways of going from smoking to vaping, and different alternatives to what juice to use, you know, what sort of nicotine juice to use as well, because there's two different sorts, and stuff like that. It's just, you know, trial and error with changing from smoking to vaping. What works for one person isn't going to work for the next person, although you'll be pretty damn close, you know, for it working. It's just a case of giving it a chance. And what you probably shouldn't do, although people do it, is buy these very, very cheap liquids from petrol stations. They're the worst. Why? Because they're so thin. Which is why the mod's really cheap. They go with it and other such stuff. The worst for you. And those that go, yeah, but you get popcorn lung. No, you don't. Not anymore. Not a case of popcorn lung in ages. Since the UK changed the formula for making vape juice and discounted one of the elements, and ever since then, no popcorn lung at all. In fact, what I can tell you, if you're thinking about vaping, is that the main bulk of the juice is just basic extracts of food products. So you're almost eating what the vape juice is every day. I guarantee you. Because it's just the rare extract of some sort of food. The only real bad thing about the vape juice is if you have nicotine in it. And even then, it is 99% better for you than actually smoking. I smoked for 49 years, gave up 4 years ago, just by going cold turkey. I was rough for a week, but now I have absolutely no interest in going back up to... GGs do. Some people can do it, some people can't do it. Go cold turkey. What I'm saying is, an alternative that's better for you would be to go to vaping. Because like I say, 99% better for you than having a ciggy. Because the only shit thing in it is the nicotine. Which is what some people need. When they've been smoking, say, as long as you have. You just, you know, had the... I don't know, to put it bluntly, kind of the balls to go cold turkey. And the sort of, I don't know, ambition or shit to kick you through that rough week. I mean, I'm sure you were kind of rough for more than a week, but you know, you had the inspiration to blast through it, and you did it. It's fucking GG's. Anybody who smoked for that long and can give up cold turkey, fucking absolutely take my hat off to you. And yeah, I mean, I've heard stories where people have given up tried to go cold turkey for a couple of weeks, and they've been so violently sick that they've gone back to smoking because they just felt better for it, you know. And success stories with vaping as well. So people that have smoked for years and years and years turned to vaping, found their mixture of what's good for them. So found their mixture of what nicotine works for them. So you can have a standard nicotine that is basically there all the time, or you can have one called nic soaps, which is very similar to smoking. So you get a big hit of your nicotine and it dies away. You take another puff, you get a big hit, and it dies away. It wasn't really balls to it. I had a major operation. Yeah, so that happens to a lot of people as well, Lampard, where something happens and you go, doctors go, you got to stop smoking, or else you're going to be dead. And that's basically probably what happened in your case. You know, you had the operation, they went, you don't quit after this, you're going to die. In basic terms, and you went, okay, I'm going to stop. So you had the inspiration to kick you through that bad time where the cravings will become insane. And you know what I mean by that because you went through it. But like I say, you had the doctor's thing in the back of your mind kicking you through those bad times. But like I say, if you can do cold turkey, do cold turkey. If you can't do cold turkey, use a vape pen or use something to, you know, if you're thinking about doing it, it's a way of doing it to ease you down. You know, and the idea is that to quit smoking through vaping, what you do is you start off with a very similar nicotine base to what you're smoking. So if you're like I don't know, say a 60 a day person, you might want to start way up on like 15 milligrams of nic, and then like every month bring yourself down a few milligrams. So, you know, so basically if you're using 100, say if you buy your vape juice in a 100ml bottle, now 100ml bottle, the full nic shot, which is 10 mils, will go in, and that'll be see if I can remember the calculations again. So 100ml, 10ml, I think that's about 10 grams of nic. So you'd need to put 2 in there for 20. So for 15, you'd put half the second bottle in. So say the next month you put 3/4 of that bottle in. The next month after that, you put half the second bottle in, and you just wean your way off of nic slowly. And then by the time 6 months down the line comes, you're at 3ml nic, and you're going, I feel great, because you've got rid of all that shit in your lungs. And then all of a sudden you'll go, do I really need nic? And then you might come off of it, but you still might need to have it of putting something in, puffing and stuff like that. And then if you wanted to go cold turkey from there, it would be very easy because you're not reliant on the nicotine. You know? That's why I say it's a good chilled out way. If you can knock the nic down when you smoke, when you're vaping, great. You know, if you can cold turkey, great. The operation was because of smoke. I was in hospital for a week before my op, so no smoking. Then the post-op, I reckon, to the anesthesia, I had a reaction to, oh shit, dude. Yeah, my wife has to have a special anesthetic because she's allergic to something in the original. Well, I say the original, in the normal one that they use. So she has to have a special one. I had surgery to block. Oh shit, dude, yeah. So yeah, so you're basically in there so long that you went, yeah, what's the point? Kind of thing. You know what I mean? But anyway, you managed to give up. GG's you. Like I say, I've spoken to a load of people. I've never done it myself, and heard their stories and how difficult it was for people to do it. So anybody who can do it, fucking big GG's. Because it is a struggle. I mean, my wife's tried to give it 3 times, still hasn't done it. But every time she gives up and goes entirely to vaping, she cuts down. But if she has to go back to, I say has to, she makes a choice and she goes back to smoking again. she comes down in the amount that she actually smokes of the rollies she's on now. So she cuts down the amount. I think she's down to about 5 a day almost. Because she vapes you know, in between. You know, so the next time she tries to quit, she might come down to 3 a day. And that might be her limit. And if she tries it again, next time she tries, it might be 1 a day, and then none a day, and then completely vaping, and then the nicotine content might come down. So every time she tries to quit, it comes down a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. I had tried giving up over years, but always failed. Yeah. Which is what I was saying, Lampard, you know, you tried to give up over the years, it didn't work, you had something happen to you, and your mind went, this has got to be it. So you had the fire and the thing to go, I'm not doing this because of this. And that happens to a lot of people. People who say giving up and saving money is wrong. To be honest, it's kind of right and kind of wrong, because yes, some people spend the money on their cigarettes or whatever in other ways. You know, more food, more edibles, and all it is trying to keep your hands doing that same thing. And the same thing is you're eating. But if you can stop that input in posts, you know, and you go, right, what's it now, a packet of fags on an average? 10 quid? Anybody know? I don't know. I don't smoke. You know, if you go £10, put that on the side. And if you know, depending on how many packs a week you have, some people, you know, on an average, I think it's about 3 packs a week. So once every 3 days, once every couple of days, you put another tenner up there, and another tenner up there. They're 15 quid a pack, some of them. You imagine how much you would have in 12 months' time? You know, if you've got over the impulse of doing other stuff in the meantime. At 15, at 15 quid a pack, you know, 45 quid a week, 90 quid a fortnight, 180 quid a month. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And yeah, I have to put on so much weight now. Yeah, that it's the what it is. Like I say, I've spoken to people about this. What it is, it's the, because you were doing that, the next easiest thing for your body to remember doing that is grabbing a bit of food. Grab a bit of food. Same thing. You always got to tie your hand down. Bondage yourself to your chair so you don't eat. But like I say, if you get over that impulse, and like we were saying, put that money you'd spend on a pack of fags, pack of baccy, just stick it on the counter, stick it in a money box somewhere. You know, you do that for 6 months, not even a year. You do it for 6 months. You know, you'd be quids in at the end of it with all the money you'd save. Really, really would. I'm not saying that's what you should do at all, but if you're thinking about, you know, reasons to stop smoking, and if that's the factor for it, then it can help. You know, if it's a health reason, that can help. You know, you just need something to, every time you want to light up and take a cigarette, have an excuse not to do it every single time, and you will get through it. You will get through it. Yeah, is a habit, something for your hands. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people that give up tend to have a pen in their hand, so they twiddle a pen. Those fidget spinners were kind of good. You know, you can ding them. You know, stress balls. Just something, like I say, something for your hand to do while you're not, you know, just something. It's amazing what conversations you strike up with people at a vape show. And they sort of go into, you know, once you sort of strike up the conversation and you become friendly with them and stuff, and a few times of seeing them, they tell you about their story of how they quit. And how the struggles and shit and what they went through, and the next person will pipe up and go, yeah, that's what that happened to me, but I sort of approached it a different way and did this and did that. And the next person will pipe up and go, yeah, I did something similar to that, but I did it this way and that way and this way and that way. And, you know, you can waste hours just having conversations about it. It's weird. That sort of thing would be a conversation. So over the suspension bridge, kind of right next to the Dartford Tunnel. Dartford Tunnel's just off to the right side of somewhere. So we're going round London, heading down to the Channel Tunnel. Like I say, if I can remember which way to go, we're going to go driving through the Channel Tunnel. Now, I know it's through the ticket office, up through the first emigration. Then I used to take a left near the second emigration, and then go around the outside, and then there's a building which I need to go through the tunnel on. £6 to cross that suspension bridge. That's not bad. Got to watch myself on this junction. I think it's a roundabout with a set of traffic lights on. If you do this single player pro mods, there will always be a car on the fucking lights. It's a nightmare. Just preparing for the downshift. So I will have to downshift. I'm not nuts. I'm not taking this at full tilt. Not a chance. That'll do. 30 will do. I can make the turn on that. Right, we're heading down to the choo-choo. Choo-choo! What do we have on board again? Oh, we had olive trees. 4 tons of olive trees. So I think this junction, yeah, M26. And I think now you come on, now it's the M20. It's really hard to... The 26 is just a tiny little bit of motorway, guys, that links the 25 to the 20. Yeah, I think this is the 20 now. Heads down right past the train. In fact, in Pro Mods, we're at the train almost straight away. And this is a big place, you know, compared to the default map, this is massive. You know, if you haven't looked at it already on Pro Mods, guys, and you want to, yeah. Come have a look. This place is fucking huge in comparison. And like I say, we're going to try and find the way to drive over. It's kind of easier to go through this way than it is the other way. For me, anyway. There's the booths. Now, sometimes... Is there barriers here? I can't remember. Can't remember if there's or isn't barriers. Get out of the way, sign. Yeah, there is. No. Yeah, there is. And guess what? I've gone through one where it doesn't fucking open. I could have picked either side of me. And I picked the middle one. Right, anyways. Let's, well, that's that. So follow this round. Through that one. Right, so the road I really want to be on, if you look at down on the bottom left, I want to be on that link road that's following us round just to my left. That's the road I want to be on. So... just trying to see whether I can... I think we got to go through this next bit and then we can get out there. Yeah, we don't have to do that. You used to have to go off left now. You used to be able to go left now. But let's just have a look on the outer view. Yeah, there we go. We can get beside that building. So yeah, like I said, this is the same. So just before the second, like, passport control, take a left. And now just follow this road now for a little while. And basically this will take you over the top of the tunnel. And then when you get over the top of the tunnel, you'll come down past this building. And then from there, you go through the building. There's like a tunnel area in the building. You go through that. Like I say, I haven't done this for a little while, so I'm hoping it's the same. So there you go. There's down onto the station there. Look. This is pretty similar to how it actually looks as well, guys. I've been on the tunnel. So this is almost identical to how it actually looks. Right, we're coming near. So on the map, guys, you see on the map just about where it hairpins round. Just after that is where we're going to take the road into the tunnel itself. Into the escape road. So this is the power station that powers the station. So just across the way there, see that building over there? And the little tunnel there? That's what we got to go through. And then we'll be able to drive through the tunnel. Whoa, 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 slow down. You can take the tunnel at about 60 miles an hour, but when you get to the end, you might want to slow down quite rapidly. There's like a little incline with a sharp, sharp turn. Right. So here we are, guys. So in through the tunnel of this building. And a sharp right, and then we're in the escape road. Now, it said new passage discovered, but I've been through it lots of times. So this is still a thing, guys. So, yeah. So we're in the escape road for the Channel Tunnel. Let's pump it up. 56. Very rarely you will find anybody in here. I mean, although we have done before. It's difficult to know which side of the road to be on, though. Because obviously you're coming from the UK. We're coming from the UK. So that's left side of the road. And obviously they're coming from continental Europe, which is right side of the road. So sometimes people get mixed up and come right at you. We're not in here for a very long, couple of minutes. So yeah, this is still a thing. So goody goody. Don't try and look for this in default map, guys. It's not there. Only in Pro Mods. Yeah, I'm actually ready to have my breakfast now. Yeah. Getting that Shreddies feeling. Dum 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 dum. You come on, you've seen the ads. Right, we should be getting near the French side any second. Basically, when you see roads appear on the map, you want to start thinking about slowing down for the ramp that takes you up onto the French side. Should happen very, very shortly. No, we're not quite there yet. I think they've made this slightly longer. So we've just passed the French fisheries to say that we're like the border, to say that we're in France. Because we're not even got land above us yet. Right, we might have land above us about now, I think it is. Oops. Oh, yes. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da. Then I saw her face. Non-believer. I think this is the Shrek version, isn't it? Right then. So if this comes out the same way as it used to come out, the first thing we're going to have to do is hairpin left. When I see the up ramp, it's time to start braking. Because I flew right off the end one day. I went full pelt off the end and went, way, straight into the fucking tree. Well, not the tree, it's a fence, but hey. But then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace. Here we go. So I'm going to slow right down because I have gone into the fence. I've flipped it. I've done all sorts of things coming out of here. And I always turn left. So I hairpin left. I don't know why, it's just the way I choose to go all the time. So now we should pick up the exit. There used to be paint on the floor. Let's see if that's still a thing. And you just follow the paint lines. Oh no, straight out now. You used to follow like a paint line, didn't you? So not that one. This one. Okay, so that's changed. An easier change, if you get my drift. And straight out onto the motorway and gone. Sorted. Done. Very easy. So 11:05, that'll be about perfect to raid into the average Viking. Not sure what he's up to today, guys. He was playing Diggy Diggy Ho yesterday. So, you know, like I say, not too sure what he's up to today. I think he's got an announcement for Farm Sim 25. Something else that they sent him that he can... Is it... Can you share it on stream, or is it 6 PM you can share it average? I wasn't really listening, I was playing SnowRunner. He might have gone for a second coffee to wake himself up. But, well, to be honest, at this time he'll be preparing stream. You're back? Welcome back. So, you've just missed me driving through the Channel Tunnel. And yes, I did say driving through the Channel Tunnel. To be honest, even at 56, guys, there's some roads that go down to 50, so probably going to arrive closer to 11 o'clock. What am I doing? Yes, mate. Get it on. I don't know what you're waiting for. Your time is coming. Don't be late. Yeah, hey. Hey? Let it shine. Let it shine. Stop. You might get a big surprise to make me feel good. Okay, rephrase. What are you playing today, dear chap? So come on, I don't know what you're waiting for. Your time is coming, don't be late. Hey, hey. Trying to get set up for farming. So he's on... I'm going to take a guess that he's going on the Oaks. But it could be Valley Springs, so don't quote me. But it's some sort of farming. Zeno! Morning, Zeno. How you doing, brother man? And thank you for your 10-month resub, dude. Where has that time gone? Let it shine. Let me know, yeah. You're all that matters to me. Let me show ya. Have you got buttons? Do I have you up here? Who have I got up there? Oh, I don't have you up there. The automatic button doesn't have you there. Good brother, other than females? Okay, say no more. But not all, just the one I know. I'm good, dude. I'm glad you're doing okay. How did you find SnowRunner last night? Was that your first go at it? Well, I don't think it was your first go at it, because you had the civilian, didn't you? Mind you, I think that you can buy that from straight off, so it's not a bad starter truck, I suppose. The only thing bad about it that I feel with the ENG civilian is that first go with people and enjoyed it a lot. It's a good game to play with people, dude. It is a really good game to play with people. I enjoy it more when there's people to play with. And guys, the guy don't stream a lot, but there's a shout out for Zeno. Go click on his site, go check him out. Like I say, you never know. You just might find your next favorite streamer. But yeah, that was yeah, some good going. I mean, I know I wasn't there for quite a bit of what you guys were doing last night, but the main thing is for you at the moment is to build up your XP. And the way the maps are organized, they're sort of all organized in order of difficulty. So, you know, if they get you, whoever helps you, has you get the Taiga, or if you buy the Taiga, if you want it for free, whatever, or the Tuz, you know, if you want them, we'll kick you forward, go into your map, help you out, grab them for you. But if you want to just build up your XP, yeah, start in Michigan, build your XP up. By the time you get out of that, say if you're helping people as well, you should be about level 15 to 20, which will unlock most of the upgrades for trucks, all the standard ones anyway. And then, you know, once you do the second lot of maps, you should be max level, especially with helping people out as well. You know, that's why kind of Mr. and Mrs. Handy kind of have a little bit of advantage, because they can help each other out on their own maps. So they could be quite high very quickly. You know, because all they have to do is Mrs. Handy hopes Mr. Handy one day on, say, Michigan, and then the next day they hope the other person out on Michigan, doing exactly the same things. But their truck should get better as you go along, and the stuff that they do get easier and easier and easier. I'm going to take it nice and slow. First time I ever played SnowRunner, dude, on console, I lost 9 hours. Just felt like I sat down, but I lost 9 hours. The wife went, "Oh, you coming off that game now?" And I was like, "What time is it?" And she was like 2 in the morning. I was like, "What?" Didn't even notice. I just got real focused and into it, and I was fucking in my own world. It was amazing, really. Just concentrating on just doing stuff, the next mission, the next this, the next that. Whereas when I restarted it this time around on PC, I kind of knew what I was doing, and like within, I think I did the first map in like 6 hours from start to finish, just because I knew what I was doing, you know, and I had the season packs as well. So I started off with really good trucks. So I went in, I got rid of all the shit. I went straight to Russia. I knew what I was doing, went straight to Russia, bought an ass off with the sales, and just blitzed it. Like I said, I think it took me 6 to 8 hours to do it on my own. First maps. But that's because I knew what I was doing. I knew what to expect. Knew which bits to open, which bits not to open. Yeah, basically, you know, for me, doing it on my own, log missions are last. Do everything else. Open up roads, this, that, and the other. You know. And then when it's all open, get your logging done. Important thing to do is get the sawmill open on, I think it's flooded grounds, and then you can get long logs from over there. Instead of having to cart them across maps like I did the first time. First time I played it on console, I was carting logs from the first map over to the last map. Pain in the fucking ass. And then, of course, at the end of the map, to gain extra money, bring in all your trailers and sell them. I mean, I do that as a main practice now. Anytime I find a trailer on somebody's map that I'm helping, if I've got the time and stuff, I'll bring that trailer to a trailer store. So all they have to do is visit the trailer store, sell it, carry on. I mean, we did it for Kenny on Smallville Dam. We actually placed like 3 or 4 trailers at this trailer store, so we can sell 3 or 4 trailers at this one, 3 or 4 trailers at that one. Yeah, and he just went boom, 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 so, boom, boom, so. Watch his money go ting, ching, 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 ching. Love it. And Average is right. Last night, what he said about you'll have a favourite truck, and you will have 3 or 4 of that truck. Me personally, I've bought the DLC for the Mammothon, or whatever you want to call it. Well done, you've rang the bell and fucked off. I can see. No, they're not. They fucked off. That's my delivery, I think. You just pressed the bell and pissed off. Yeah. Oh, so I'm watching my camera. Two seconds, guys. I just need to bring in this package. I should be right back. I'm not sure whether this is going to work, but I need to put you on this anyway. In fact, no, I'll just get rid of the camera. Yeah, I know. He's fucked off anyway, so... Fast forward, fucked off. Right, I'm back and I forgot to mute my mic, so you probably heard all of that. But anyway, I've got some building to do now. Right. No, that one. Right, we're back. Right, let's finish this journey. So yeah, anytime you pull over in a TMP, hazards and lights and shit. And don't do that. That'll just confuse you. Right, let's start her up. Cab. Get rid of them. Get rid of that. Let's go. Also, what I like to do, guys, after each like stream at the end, with this character I need to get fuel, so we're going to search for a fuel station as well before the end, just so that the next time I come into this character it's ready to rock and roll, and yeah, we can just jump in it. And the nutty trucker, daft, get a real truck. This is a real truck. It may look like a DAF, but it's not a DAF. Thank you for your first time chat, dude. Yeah, it may look like a DAF, but it's not a DAF. If you catch my drift. I like the DAF interior. I like the camera mirrors, but underpinnings of it isn't a DAF. Underpinnings of this truck. God, this song makes me feel old. Oh yeah. And just think it's something like 30 years old. But yeah, this truck is really Scania. Yeah, it's got a V8 Scania engine in and gearbox. We fell behind a little bit now, so let's knock it up to 60. We've got nobody in the convoy anyway, so we're not waiting for anybody. I bought the base game without DLCs, so you won't be able to get on Pro Mods, dude. How are you finding it, dude? Are you going to get DLCs? Best way to get map DLCs is to wait for any kind of DLC sale on Pro Mods. Oh, sorry, DLCs on Steam. Another way of getting any DLCs cheap is to use CD keys. One of our team leaders here at the Son of a Glitch Gamers Discord has a link. It doesn't give you any money off, but if you use her link, it just bigs her up a little bit, and yeah. I had the game on my other Twitch account, but I lost access. Damn. And that's another way you can get the DLCs cheaper, by going through CD keys. Yeah, I know what you meant, dude. And like I say, one of our guys at the side Discord has a affiliate link. Like I say, it doesn't give you anything extra off, but you know, it just bigs her up and says, yeah, you kind of went through her and stuff. Miss Loopy Loza has a link to CD keys. And like I say, you just enter a link, and then when you buy stuff, it sort of says, this guy used your link to do it. You miss your 1,500 HP man? Holy shit. That's a bit of an overkill. I mean, to me, if I'm trucking on my own, I prefer to use lesser powered trucks. So, you know, the DAF XD is one of my favourites. Why? Because, yes, it can do 60 on the flat, but when you get to a hill, it sort of goes, you might have to change gear here, dude. And it starts you thinking, do I have to change gear? Do I have to change gear? Do I have to do this? Do I have to do that? And I like that aspect of maybes that's there in the game. I've even de-horsepowered the Scanias down to 500 horsepower. Well, I drive IRL, so I use ETS and ATS as a way to control your road rage. Yeah, good way of doing it, I suppose. as a real trucker, how do you think they stack up? I mean, we have, in our community, we have real truckers that convoy with us regularly, and they reckon it's a good balance of what's there and what's not there. I like to get real truckers' input on the game. You know, how does it stack up? It's about 50-50 for you. Another question. Early on in the stream, I test drove the new Scania for the second time. So they've put in a Scania electric truck. A, have you seen it? Not in just in game, in real life. And B, how do you think the game's version of it stacks up, if you have seen it? You're from the US, okay, so you haven't seen it. I suppose next question is, are you part of a VTC? You've seen videos of it. No. Would you like to be part of a VTC? Because we not only play ETS, we play ATS as well. It'll pop up in a minute. It's just on a go slow. So all you have to do, dude, is if you want to join our VTC, a Viking Transport Company, we play ATS and ETS. No, sadly. You never know. Allow your miles to count for something, dude. So what we do, guys, is you download Trucks books on your computer, and basically all that does is log your jobs. You link that to your game, and then click on the Trucks books links to the company. Click to join, and it's just we're just a fun-loving bunch of idiots who like going for a drive. We convoy every Saturday on ETS, like Zeno says. Sometimes on Pro Mods, which at the moment you won't be able to join. Sometimes on Sim 2, which you will be able to join, because you're lacking in the map packs. And what we normally do is we allow you, because you've got the least amount of map area, we allow you to pick the job and we just copy you. And then we follow you. Well, we kind of follow each other, but... And then after you complete each job, they will log through Trucks books and then go on to the company value at the end of the month. And for the last few months, we've been top 3 of all UK companies to do miles. You prefer to convoy on ATS? Yes, some of us play ATS. I was on ATS yesterday. Also love speeding. But to be honest, in ATS, you can go up to kind of 80 mile an hour without being what they call race miles. So normally I do about 70 on ATS. So you can do, what did I do the other day? 1200 mile in an hour, doing 70 mile an hour. You're doing 125. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, that's a bit fast. See, with our VTC, you have to put in one job of 660 miles real per month. Which, you know, in ATS, half an hour driving sensibly. Easily completed. Well, sadly, I won't be home a lot. Yeah, I get that, dude. I mean, one of our guys that comes in quite regularly, I mean, he came in and out earlier, Midnight Hobbit. He's a IRO trucker in the US. And yeah, I know you guys stick in a load of hours because he's barely home. Has it changed, dude? 330 miles per month in a 3-month barrier. There you go. So it's got even easier. Also, my girlfriend is from the UK and she thinks Brit heat is so bad. Ah, jeez. Right, is there a fuel station between here and where I'm going? Yeah, there is. I think. Isn't there a fuel station on the 5 there somewhere, just before I get into Frankfurt? Yeah, our heat's nothing compared to over where you are. I mean, there's... Oh, you're from Texas, yeah, so fucking hell, man. Your heat is insane compared to ours. One last time, guys, there's the link for Moser. I am a partner with them. And if you could be so kind to click on the link, hang around, just go have a look at stuff. And yeah, they'll get me more noticed. At 9 AM, it was 32 degrees. Fuck me. I mean, at the moment, it's only like... It says it's about 16 degrees C. But it feels like the feel of the temperature is about 22, kind of thing. So yeah, like I say, nothing... Our temperature is nothing compared to yours. I mean, especially places like Death Valley, where, you know, if you don't have enough supplies, you could cook yourself in your car. Yeah. You know, if you in the heat of the day in Death Valley, if you didn't have aircon, you could cook yourself. That's why you got AC. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, Germany's similar in the summer. Gets very, very warm. And because it's got no land mass that hits the water, it's fucking sticky as fuck. I mean, some of you may not know, I was over in Germany for 6 to 8 weeks. Went over as a builder's mate, so as labourer. Ended up having a lie and say I was a builder. At 16. Fucking hell, the guy believed me. I'd love to go to Germany just for the heat and the atmosphere. And the beer, mate. Fucking beer. The local beers are awesome. In different counties. Oh. Really. It's fucking something else. Bro, I'm paying for my girlfriend's trip to the US in August. GG's, man. What I can do from here, guys, because it looks like I'm not going to get the fuel up, but what I can do is I can travel to the garage and fuel up there at my garage, because my base of operations is in Frankfurt, so I can just fast travel to my garage and fuel up from there. One way or another, I'm gonna pay ya. Brax, how we doing? Germany is not landlocked. Look at Hamburg. Oh yeah, the north part, innit? Got you fucking talking though, don't I? Yeah, the top of it, yeah, the Denmark bit. But still, it's still kind of, well, yeah, close to the east. The northwest is kind of not. Because you could say that the northwest is kind of not. But the north to east, like the bit that hides behind Denmark, you could kind of say is landlocked. Because it's got to go through Scandinavia. But it's such a big country that if you're in the middle of it, down near Frankfurt, you're not going to feel the heat from the coast, are you? The air from the coast. That brings you, that sort of, even though it's that temperature, it brings the temperature down. I mean, if you go to, I don't know, the coasts of Spain, you know, 30 odd degrees, but because you're right near the coastline, it doesn't feel like 30 degrees. It feels like 25 or something because of the nice breezes that come in off the water. You guys know what I mean. Right, well that's that. Let's get that in. Let's get that in. Let's get over to fuel it. So We're just going to fast travel there. So company, garage manager, Frankfurt, travel, £44, but there you go. We're just going to go over here. You don't like the new interface. It took a bit of getting used to, bro, but once you get used to it, you know, it's not too bad. All right, we're just going to fuel this and then we're going to leave it. And then we're going to take you over to see the man, the myth, the absolute legend. That is the average Viking. He's playing Farm Simulator today. Like I say, not sure what farm he's on. I'm guessing the Oaks, because they played Bally Springs the other day. Or as I like to call it, Balamory. What I'm going to do is just save this. So that's that. We'll just save the game. And then we'll go raid out. The man, the myth, the bell end. That's up to you to say. I think he's a legend. So anyway, we're going to go over and see him, guys. Say hi, use my raid emotes when you go in. And yeah, all that jazz. And like I say, we give you the average Viking in all his glory. So there's my raid emotes, guys, going in the chat right now. Don't forget to use them on entry, and we'll see you again tomorrow as Minute is not streaming again. He's IRL working, and we'll be on the community farm tomorrow. So if you want to come and join me, that's where I'm going to be. But for now, average Viking. See you later.